Hello, 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 folks. How are we doing? Oh, my word. It's been 6 days. I think 6 days since we were last live. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. I've got to start off with some thank yous, as people are subbed while I've been gone. You mad people. Apple Farm, thank you for subbing 5 days ago. Wherever you may be, I appreciate you. NJ Starling, thank you so much for the 10 months. Hello, Mr. President. I hope you enjoy your time in the Pentagon when you get started. Yeah, we will talk about that later. The Pentagon. Not as in the American Pentagon challenge. Not that other Pentagon. We're not breaking into the US Pentagon. At least not yet. Lee Stone, dude, thank you so much for the 10 months. I appreciate you so much, mate. Yeah, it is Champo time today. We actually have Champions League qualifiers with Fuel there. I can't believe it. Yeah, chat, it has been a bit of a mad couple of days. Apologies for the fact there haven't been streams to start this week. I've had the decorators in. Can you tell the wall's been painted? It is it's not a yellowy, custardy off-white anymore. It's more like an actual off-white. It's a lot nicer, but I feel like on camera, it probably doesn't do it justice. It just looks like a wall, doesn't it? That's what it looks like a wall. I'd say my analysis is unbelievable at decorating. Armin, dude, thank you so much for the 3 months. Good evening to you too. Gang, I am doing really, really good. Chris, I hope your surgery went okay, mate. Whatever it was, and I'm glad the VODs are able to help you out, mate. Yeah, so should we talk about the Pentagon thing? I realise not everyone follows me on Twitter, so people might not even know what I'm talking about. Basically, on Monday, I was stuck in my bedroom waiting for the decorator to paint this room, and I was a bit bored. And I was flicking across Twitch, and I saw Clates doing his stream where he was doing I will win a Champions League in a single stream. Now, he did sleep whilst the stream was live for 6 hours. But I was looking at that thinking, that looks quite fun. And I'm going to be honest, I think the fumes of the paint went to my head a little bit. And Clates had done a thing where he'd said, if this tweet gets X amount of likes, I will do this save game. So I thought, I'll do that too. That sounds fun. So I said 10,000 likes on Twitter, and I would do a Pentagon challenge on stream in one sitting. How many likes is that tweet on? How many likes? 16.9 thousand. I really should have asked for 25,000 instead of 10,000. I've made an error. So I reckon, and I might live to regret this, but I reckon I can do it in 5 days. I reckon I can do it in 5 days. I've got a theory. It won't be the most entertaining of Pentagon challenges, but I think it's the most optimal way to play it, considering I'm going to be holidaying a lot, quick simming matches, and basically speed running the game. This might become a speed run, you know, where it'll be a speed run to win the 5 Champions Leagues, and I will just leave the stream running at all times. That might be the plan. Warnie, dude, thank you so much for 22 months. Buzzing for the Pentagon challenge. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of yogurts needed, aren't there? Okay, so I reckon 5 days. Now, naturally, I will be sleeping. I intend to do an opening 24 hours, but at the same time, I don't want to ruin my sleeping pattern completely. You know, like I do need to be a functional adult. So my thinking is, we're doing Fuel Near today, just because I need to get a block of like a week at least where I have no responsibilities. My plan is to load up England down to the Vanarama National North and South, okay? And then we load in Brazil or Argentina, maybe Argentina over Brazil, because I think the Brazilian season is very long. But we will be holidaying and simming like irrelevant matches. It's basically a bit of a speed run as much as anything. But basically, I'm thinking England down to the Vanarama National North and South, then Brazil, China, South Africa, Mexico. And my plan is get all my rep in England as quick as we can. We start unemployed, we get a job in the National League, or the National, it'll probably have to be the regional leagues, to be honest, with the rep you start as. And basically the first 24 hours will be, let's become a Premier League manager. That's my thinking, is if I can just get an okay job, do some smart free transfers off released players, and then keep holidaying, I'll probably use the Crystal Palace 4-2-3-1 because I know that's really good in the match engine. My thinking is that I can get to the Premier League in 24 hours. Not necessarily with one team, we will be jumping around. But then from there, if I can win the Champions League with a Premier League club, the rest of them should just be, like, mopping it up, if that makes sense. Like, we'll just go to China, try and get the best job we... Because if we win the European Champions League first with an English club, then I think we can get any other job in the world. That's my theory. Does that sound like a plan? And also, I can remove England as a league once we've played it, because obviously as I holiday further into the future, the save game's going to slow down. So if I have a load of leagues in England loaded that I then remove once we've climbed up enough, I think it'll help optimize the progression of the save as we sim as well. But obviously there's going to be a balancing act between how much we holiday and how much I manage and what games I manage and doing the transfer businesses. I reckon, and I might live to regret this, I think I can do it in 16 seasons. I think I can do it in 16 seasons. Now, bear in mind, this is a very different way to play Football Manager because I'm not going to be micromanaging every match. So a lot of it is going to be, good luck, Mr. Assistant. Play for me for 6 months and see how you get on. In Asia, better teams in South Korea, but in China, they have more money. I'm saying all of this now on. I'm saying 5 days, 16 seasons. When it's like day 27 and I'm having an emotional breakdown, it could be a problem. Can you share the start date ASAP? I need to clear my work schedule as much as I can. Now, I don't know for certain, but it might start next Friday. If I start on a Friday, it means everyone can watch the first weekend. I feel like more people are free at weekends. But it will... I'm going to be honest, it's probably not going to be that entertaining to watch if you just like watching Football Manager. It's just going to be me trying to play the game as optimally as possible and probably having a breakdown. Now, I should say, one thing I've not decided is, do I just leave the stream running when I go to sleep? Like, I plan for the initial stream to be 24 hours. But then, for the rest of it, do I... I feel like I've got to sleep, but do I stop the stream to save energy bills and stuff and just be a reasonable human being? And just have a timer whenever I'm actually playing the game actively? Thing is, though, if I go to sleep, I can, like, sim a season or two and go to sleep, I guess. I think I'd probably just leave the stream running. Twitch makes you stop at 48 hours, but I can just hit stop and start, right? I mean, obviously, if I manage every game, that's not going to work. Next Friday is a bank holiday weekend, chat. Do I want to book it in now for next... I don't think I've got anything next week, but I'm a bit worried that I'm just forgetting about something. Am I going to take breaks to stream Fuel Near? Look, I think I can do it in 5 days. I'm pretty confident in my own managerial skills and how good the 4-2-3-1 is. So my plan is to holiday, but then once we get to Champions League knockouts regularly, then I will obviously manage those Champions League knockout games, then holiday the bits in between. Oh, F1 Manager comes out, though. Can I take breaks to play F1 Manager? Oh, why does F1 Manager have to come out? Oh, I don't... I need to think about it, is the honest answer. What happens to the Atalanta save? I plan to pre-record a lot of videos. Basically, I'm going to record like 6 videos in advance over the next week. That's true. We could just play F1 Manager during the Sims if I'm simming whole seasons. Is that a good shout? I feel like that could be a good shout, actually. I mean, we could just do I stream F1 Manager until I win a world championship with Williams. We're not doing that. We're not doing that's not happening. Maybe if this goes well, maybe that's the next one. Maybe it just develops into just my new brand on Twitch is just I play management games forever. I don't get the point if it's simmed. I'm going to be honest, Offside Twice. I'm not sure how you think someone's going to complete a Pentagon challenge if they don't sim it in the space of like in a period of time where they can play the game. I feel like that would be difficult. Chris, dude, thank you so much for the sub for 2 minutes. It was 2 minutes ago. I can't read. This is going to go well today, isn't it? Mate, I'm glad the surgery went okay. I think you are the Terminator now. You are. And Jambalaya. I hope I said your name correctly. What does Jambalaya mean? Chat, if you can tell me what this name... What does this name mean? I don't know. Dempster, dude, thank you for subbing with a tier 1. Are you really winning it if you're on holiday? I will be playing the Champions League games. Let me be clear. I will manage all the Champions League games, but naturally, like the initial bit where I'm just managing in the lower leagues, I need to just get through it quickly. Because that's a period which could normally take you like, if it was in YouTube terms or regular streaming terms, I'd probably be playing for 100 hours just to get to like the Premier League. I didn't think it was going to happen. Dempster, thank you so much for the sub as well, mate. I appreciate that hugely. Oh, it's your favourite food mixed with your surname. That makes more sense for a name. If you sim too much, your assistant will screw you. Well, see, here's the thing, chat. There's a high chance that I go on holiday and players just don't sign new contracts, or I come back and the assistants piss them all off, which I think adds to the jeopardy. You thought it was a network game tweet. It wasn't. It wasn't. I wish it was. Nathan Marv, 16 months! Hey, Jack, how are you? Can't wait for the Pentagon stream. You couldn't have done it better. You could. I can't read. You could have timed it better, as aim to be all next weekend. Oh, you're gonna be home next. Sorry, Nathan, you've written your message wrong. I can read everyone. I swear. Yeah, I think next weekend might be the one. Dazza, thank you so much for the 22 months. Looking forward to the 3-week stream. I think next Friday. What day does F1 Manager come out? Because it could be that I could play F1 Manager whilst it sims. It's actually a genius idea that chat's come up with, is that if we have long periods where I'm simming just to get a job or for a season, we just play F1 Manager. It's out on the 30th. Okay. Yeah! So I have the weekend, right? Oh, but if you pre-order, it's out on the 25th, isn't it? Oh, I've not planned this well, have I? I need to figure it. There's a bank holiday. I'll be honest. I didn't think it'd get 10,000 likes. Kayuno, thank you so much for the faith. Must just puts a smiley face. Thank you. And Weezers gave out 2 subs. I suppose we should play some Fjolnir, shouldn't we? It's been a little while. I will say, if you're watching on YouTube, apologies, the VODs have been a bit delayed. I've had a very chaotic month. I think this is the first month, like this last month, since TwitchCon, really, where I've had a month where I've just not had a weekend of nothing. And I feel like I got quite used to that during lockdown, and it doesn't exist anymore. Did anyone else just get used to weekends of nothing during lockdown, and now they're having weekends where there's just lots of stuff going on? Like, I'm not the most, like, I don't want to say active person. Like, I'm not the most out busybody, you know, doing stuff all the time kind of person. Like, this last month's been mad. Ryan, thank you for the 46 words. Just says, can't wait for the Pentagon challenge. I can wait. I can wait. Right. The numbers, chat. The numbers. I'm not going to complain about them. We've got Fram first game. Should we be doing a prediction? I think we should. Mods! Can we get it going? Yeah, I'm really happy to say, chat, the decorating is going well. Remember the kitchen last year, which was a disaster? The decorating will be done on Friday. I'm very confident in it now. Booker Jam, thank you so much for 10 months. There's lots of people with Jam in their names subscribing today. Chat, I will say now, the chat is absolutely wild. So apologies for the fact if I've missed any of your messages today. Yeah, the Pentagon thing, I think next Friday could be the one. You know, I don't know what the plan is for the network game, because we're about to finish the current season, and I know that I think Ben's kind of feeling like it's done. And with F1 Manager on the horizon, and also the fact that we're only like 2 months away from the next FM, I don't know if we'd even finish the next season of the network game. Right, chat, there is a prediction. 800 points were put on Fram to win. I'm glad that there's not many believers. Less than 1% of channel points were put on Fram. Hey, Z-Bench, I'm doing good, thank you. Afrochuck, how are you doing, friend? Long-time viewer of the channel. How are you doing, buddy? 15 months as well. I appreciate you hugely. Yeah, I think, chat, the more I think about it, then did people say next Friday is a bank holiday? I think next Friday could be the one. And then when we're simming, we can play some F1 Manager. We'll do multitasking. It's going to be really difficult, isn't it? Is it on Monday? Oh, it's the Monday. But if I stream on the Friday... The thing is, if I do 24 hours to start, I kind of want to wake up late on the Friday, right? So that I'll wake up and then I start streaming. Because I don't want to get up at like 7 a.m., go live at my normal time Friday night, and then basically be up for 36 hours straight. Oh, so that goal we scored was awful. I think next Friday might be it, chat. I've said I think I can do it in 5 days. 5 days. Is that ambitious? Like, we're going to be holidaying. We're going to be simming matches. Like, naturally, if we get to, like, playoff semi-finals, I will then micromanage those games. And so much of it is going to be just basically making signings, then checking on the team every few months and making sure the assistant's not ruined everything. Are we going to have a sleep cam? Probably not. Hello, I have information for you. Not sure if it helps, but when you signed a contract for a new gen in your academy, you had once a pretty nice prospect called Breedson, a goalkeeper. You gave him an amateur contract. Okay, let me check this. Breedson, the goalkeeper. Okay, I'm confused because there's French. There is not a. Is there a guy called Breeds? Chat. Can anyone? There's no Breedson. Am I being trolled? I thought someone was being useful. Maybe they were trying to be useful and helpful. How many seasons ago was this player? They could have left. I mean, chat, how long do you think... Like, I've kind of outlined the parameters now for how I think I'm going to approach it. How long do you think it's going to take me to do the Pentagon Challenge? Because I reckon 16 seasons. If I do it the English way, where we just focus on England to begin with minimal leagues loaded elsewhere, I'm quietly confident. I feel like if I do it for a week and we've not done it, I might take a day off at that point. Which camera angle is this? This is TV camera, lowest height, max zoom. Won't finish it. I don't understand what the Pentagon Challenge is. So the Pentagon Challenge, you start unemployed, no coaching badges, no past playing experience, and you have to win 5 Champions Leagues around the world. The North American, South American, European, African, and Asian Champions Leagues. From nothing. Do people think I'm not going to finish it? I'm really determined to finish it. I will finish it. Imagine if I don't finish it, though. I feel like if I do it for a week, that's a solid effort. We're simming in 24 hours to start. I reckon within 7 days. I don't think I'm going to be that screwed up if I start in England. If I start in England strictly with the aim of basically playing it like Park to Prem, which I've done a lot of times at this point, then we win the European Champions League with an English club, I think then we can be very picky about the other clubs. Like, we can probably just move to clubs who are already in other Champions Leagues, who sack their managers. That's my thinking. Well, am I going to use instant result? I will probably be using instant result. I will probably be holidaying large chunks as well. Am I loading all the leagues? No, that would be mental. If you loaded all the leagues, it would take 24 hours to sim a season. My plan is to load England down to the lowest division, then just load China, South Africa, Mexico, and then either Brazil or Argentina. That is a mad goal. I nearly drank I was holding the can wrong. I nearly poured Monster up my nose. You aren't playing all the games? No. Do people realise, if you played all the games, how long it would take? Do people realise how long that would take? Like, we'd be talking months rather than days. It physically would not be possible. I am a functional adult, chat. I know I don't give off that illusion very often, but I don't have 3 months of my life to dedicate to playing a Pentagon challenge where I play every game. Load South Korea over China. Yeah, I might do some tests to see what's optimal. Also, I'm really sorry if you backed Fram. Average Penta completion time is 3.49 months. How do you know that to that precision? Also, Whitey, I had a thought, mate, this morning, when I was hanging a football shirt on the wall. I realised I didn't install the latest kits that you sent me, which I am sorry about. I have been just, everything's been just manic for the last, month. I mean, if you've been watching the Atalanta videos, you've seen the background of my videos. I've just been in overdrive lately. How many likes for a hexagon? I mean, to be fair, Oceania is really easy to win. It would probably take me a season. Jack, important question. Coke Zero or Pepsi Max? Coke Zero. I reckon 5 days. I think I can do it inside. I mean, what's 5 times 24? 120, right? That's not a difficult multiplication. You just times it by 10.5, it, Jack, you imbecile. Thoughts on the African Super League that's happening in 2023? I'll be honest, I've heard nothing about it. It's great for the continent. I don't have an opinion. I don't know. Jumpy Gazelle, thank you for the 5 months. It says Coke Zero, agreed. It's one of the reasons why I don't like KFC, because they only stock Pepsi. Maybe I do South Korea over China. But basically, I don't want to load a load of leagues around the world. I need to optimize it for simming forward. And also, I think, given how we're going to be approaching it, in terms of, we're going to be simming seasons, we're going to be trying to get through it quickly. Realistically, starting in England probably is a better, more relatable starting point than if I start in the 7th tier of Vietnam. I'm just going to point out the obvious. It's just going to be a better starting point. Away from just had a goal disallowed. I'm ready for the Champo. Is anyone else ready for the Champo? Pepsi owns KFC. Today I learned. Going MLS or Mexico for North America? Mexico. I've done Mexico. We've won the North American Champions League with Mexico less than 2 FMs ago. That is one that I have done. You're offside, Nakim. Stop celebrating. I've not made any subs. I'm going to make the subs now. You guys can't accuse me of not making subs. I just subbed on anyone in the wrong. The subs didn't happen. The game's over. Get me out of here. We won mods. Pay out the prediction. It was too easy. Where are you going to head after the Prem? Well, I think if we can win the Champions League with a Premier League squad, we basically will have free pick, right? Like, we could take any other continental job then at any other club. Like, our rep should be high enough. So it'd probably be just a case of see what jobs become available. Also, we've got a load of players joining us that I forgot about. Who are you going for in Africa? I'm going to be sticking with a vanilla database, so we'll be starting with it'll be a South African club, but it'll depend entirely on who's available, right? That's actually not a bad offer for Frosty, but it's not good enough. Get it rejected. GTX GG, mate, thank you for the 36 months. 3 years! 3 bloody years! That deserves a Julian Brandt. Julian Brandt! Yeah! I didn't rest the players, chat. Thank you for telling me to rest the players. You guys are the real MVPs. Where's the starting point for the pentagon? I mean, we're going to start unemployed, but my plan is to just go to the Vanarama north or south. Pepsi doesn't own KFC anymore. It used to. I'll tell you what, the Pepsi KFC lore is very deep, isn't it? Julian Brandt! Oh, Twisted Muppet with the 5 gifted as well. Get the Julian Brandt yars in the chat. Get the yars in there. Would it be advisable to start with just loading China and South Korea since they're the only ones in Asia with a chance? You can maybe load Australia, but I think only one Australian team has ever won the Champions League. And obviously the Middle Eastern leagues don't exist in FM unless you have extra databases. Right, chat, a load of players are about to join, and I'm going to have to sort this out. This is going to be deep concentration time. So I need minimal... No one sub. No one give me any notifications. I need to focus. Emperor Caligula. Did I say your name correctly? Thank you so much for the 15 months. Emperor Caligula, have you changed your name? I don't remember saying your name 15 times. Maybe you only pop in every so often. Or maybe I'm crazy. Either way, I appreciate it massively. Have I done the pentagon before? I've tried it a few times and failed every time. So... quite why I thought it'd be a good idea, I don't know. Mangon Gassama's bloody good though, isn't he? Mangon bloody Gassama. Let's discuss this, man. He's been here 3 months. Look at that! Oh, I'm getting very carried away. I need to calm down. J Moss, thank you so much for sitting with the Prime. I said I needed to concentrate. I'm just distracting myself. Right. 7 signings confirmed. Let's get all of them learning Icelandic. Right, who have we got? Let's have a look. Okay, home guard. Player number 1, chat. Rate these players out of 10 as we go through them. I think he's good. 16, ball winner. Right, he's going to be our little terrier in the middle. He's actually very good. Like, those mentals are very nice for his age. Do I want him to be quicker or better marking-wise? I think maybe it focus on marking. Also, I'm going to train him at box to box just to make him better rounded, I think. Okay, he's good. 7s and 8s. I kind of agree with that. I think he's got to improve, right, to prove his worth. We then got Said Musa, who I've signed and realised isn't actually very good. I kind of want to loan this guy out. Why is it a pentagon? Doesn't Oceania have a Champions League too, like the other 5? You can't manage any of the nations that compete in the Oceanic Champions League without a custom database. Singbo, like Junior Singbo, we've got a few juniors who are centre-backs joining us. This guy's the lesser junior, but he's still quite good. He does need to work on that positioning though, doesn't he? He needs to learn where to stand. I reckon you know what? I think a 5 for Singbo is probably fair. Thing is, though, he is from Benin. Do you get bonus points from being from an obscure nation? I feel like he might be an 8 just because he's from Benin. Hey, Ellen Dig, you have missed us take on Fram, but you've not missed any of the Champo games. Right, next guy, Kivutuka. Oh, look at Kivu. He can't run. I will admit it, he's not very quick at running, but look at everything else. Everything else is a 12 or above. And he's from Congo. I like him. He needs to learn to run. We're just gonna. He has come to the club. He will not be training with the rest of the team. He is just gonna run laps. But he looks decent. Right, then we've got Joel Aguayo. I've not said his name correctly there. Or maybe I have. I'm going to claim I have. You can't tell me otherwise. He's not real. How can you know how he wants to have his name said? Now, this guy generated as a free agent, so I'm not expecting loads of stuff from him. But I actually think he's okay, because he gets homegrown. Someone's pointed out, because he's been on trial with us. He's going to get homegrown stuff soon. So that's exciting. That is a reason to like him. Then we've got Fredrik Simonsen. Now, I like Fredrik Simonsen. I like Homegaard, and I like Simonsen. We stole them both from Nordsjælland. And I think this guy's he could be very, very good. Like, he's got the teamwork, work rate, technique are all great. His physicals just have to improve, basically. He just has to learn to run. But I think he could be good too. Like, 15 passing, 12 vision. He could be... Should I be training him as our regista? Could he be the next Bungard? Yeah, I mean, he could be, actually. I think the most logical thing is to train him at roaming playmaker, just try and get him as well-rounded as possible. But I'm a big fan. Like, look at his traits. Like, dictates tempos, plays 1-2, tries long-range passes. They're all really, really good. He could be Bungard's heir. I agree. He could be the next Bungard, and he's only 17, so I'm a big fan. And then last but not least, Martin Stentoff, ladies and gentlemen. Martin bloody... Look at him. He's a giant. 19 bravery. And he's ginger. I mean, that's bonus points for being ginger IMO. Like, he's not quick, but he's quite an FM22 player. You know, the FM22 goal scoring kind of meta, you know, your Stephen Golds, your Haalands, your Lucas, just kind of big, tall, meaty men. I think he could be very good. You know, he's that kind of, you know, he doesn't need the best finishing. He'll win stuff in the air, and his mentals and kind of physicals are very, very solid. And he's only 17. So I think he could be very good. Oh, God, there's so many players to sort through here. Right, Singbo, you are to go and play with the under-19s. Martin is here to stay. Oh, is anyone else just anxious looking at all these players? Does anyone else... Am I the only person who starts panicking about this? So because we've got a load of players who are now homegrown at club, we can unregister some of these, right? Like, we had these... So basically, in this league, you have to have 8 players homegrown at club, but homegrown players don't have to be registered. So once you hit your 8 homegrown at club players, all these lower ones don't have to be registered. I realise my head's just in the way, so this is kind of displaying it terribly. But basically, once you have your 8 homegrown at club players here, all of these get registered for free. So because they've all now been registered, we can now register a load of other players. The question is, can I register all the players I want to? Oh, Tony. I can't register Tony, chat. Said Musa, I need to loan out. He's not very good. I've got to find a space for Tony, haven't I? It's bloody Tony. He's great. I had my custom homegrown view. Wait, that's not my... What was my custom homegrown chat? Did I delete it by mistake? I might have deleted my good view. Am I an idiot? Wait, is anyone else getting homegrown at club soon? Not this year. That's annoying. I unregistered the surplus ones. We have unregistered the correct ones. I'm going to be honest. Homegaard could probably play in the under-19s for a year. Maybe. Do we reckon he could just be stuck in the under 19s for a year? He shouldn't cry about that. I know I said he was going to be a fringe player. I lied. Then Tony can be registered. I swear, if he complains when I hit continue, I'm going to cry. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Okay. Shortlisted players reaching the end of their contracts. Now, this guy is homegrown at club. I want him really badly. I need him. I want him. He's homegrown at club. I actually sold him in the very first season, not realising how valuable he was. But we're going to buy him back for £200 less than what we sold him for. So that is stonks. You can't... It was great business as far as I'm concerned. We saved £200 over the period of time. And if we sign him, I can then unregister Pettersson. Pettersson can be kicked out and then we can bring Homeguard back. Hey, Happy Door, how's it going? You've not missed too much. We are just doing the squad registration stuff because all the players got homegrown. J Moss, dude, thank you so much for swimming with the Prime 8 minutes ago. Apologies, I was a bit late getting to that. I'm balls deep in squad management. And Youngbloods, dude, thank you so much for the 8 months. I do need to sign Willie Weston at some point. In my save, I've won a trophy at least on any league I've managed in. I've just joined Rangers for the 3rd time to finish my career. I do like it when people play like really realistic kind of careers. Someone said about Said Musa being a fullback. Could he be a wing back? Could he be a... Chat, could he be a wing back? Has chat come up with a good idea? I'll tell you what, chat, you might be onto something here. Often I laugh at you lot, but sometimes you come up with a gem. That could be a shout. If we get in that goalkeeper, I'll unregister Pettersson and then we can just register him. Nemeth is a free player. Nemeth would be mad if we could snap him up. Oh, chat, am I about to nuke the wage budget to sign him? Would it be wise to spend £3,700 a week on him? Our current highest earner is on 3 times less. How does the lemon compare with him? He's not actually that good. He's not even that good, Jack. What are you doing? Jack, what's happened there is you've seen a player who was a wonder kid once upon a time in Football Manager and got quite good in one save that you did, and now you think you need him. Get that withdrawn, you stupid boy. Also, I noticed we could sell on the Chiva sell-on clause. We can't sell it on for a lot. Well, that's annoying. I want someone to buy him so we get profit. Hey, you want missed any streams recently? It depends on when you were last here. We've not streamed this week, which I can only really apologise for, gang. It has just been a crazy weekend and then week. It turns out when you want your entire apartment painting, like, there's quite a lot of disruption to moving stuff around. Like, today I've got to sleep in my living room because my bedroom's been completely painted and my bed is in the middle of the room and I physically can't get to it because there's wardrobes and stuff backed against it. Who would have thought it'd be so disruptive? I mean, I should have thought, really. I should probably update the best 11s and stuff. Oh, there's so many new players. There's so many new players. It's quite exciting, but it's also terrifying me. Right, Simonson has to be on the bench, right? Is Jayani better than Hawkerland? Or is it just a rep thing where because Jayani's played for the Georgian national team, he's rated more highly? Chat, who are you playing at ball-winning midfielder out of these two? Who are you picking? Choose your fighter. It's actually closer than you think. But I think because Hawkerland is not... It's not like it's a ball-winning midfielder who's the only defensive midfielder. I feel like the kind of more defensive elements aren't quite as important. I actually don't know who I prefer. I mean, Gianni's got a 7.0 when he's played. Hawkland's had a 6.96, and maybe that's the hint. Also, I think Peanuts is about to be removed off the bench, chat. Can we have a moment of silence, please, for Peanuts' career? Because I feel like he's going to force a move soon. But we've got a decision. We might need a poll for this, mods, just so we know. We might need a poll for this. We've got a dilemma. Okay, chat. Do we go with Junior Kivutuka? He's an international for Congo. Do we go with Nuno Felipe? He's not an international for Congo. Let me just compare these two so you can get, you can get a bit of a comparison here as to how they look. So Junior, a bit better with the ball at his feet, but maybe not as good physically. But actually, he has got the better jumping reach. Or there's a curveball. There is a curveball. Where is the curveball? He's not shown up in the list. It's not this guy. It's not Vogel. Tony! Or do we go Tony? Who I'll just, I'll throw Tony. Tony's not as good though, is he? I'm very curious. Nikim versus our new guys. Oh my, I didn't even realise how good Nuno is. I think it's between Nuno. I'm going to be honest. I think one of them starts and one of them's probably on the bench. I think Nakim might have just been ousted. Let's think about this logically. I mean, they both have the exact same weakness, which is their lack of pace. It basically comes down to everything else. So you got better tackling on Nuno by 2, but then Junior has the better marking by 2. They have the same positioning. Mentals-wise, I like the fact that Nuno's got really good bravery, but he's not got good aggression. He's not really got the height or physicals to back it up. Thing is, Nuno is a lot younger, but I have told Junior he's a starter. Are they both? Oh, wait, Junior's left-footed. This is a bit where Nuno's left-footed, and I just didn't realise. Nuno! Where is he? I don't know why I shout the players' names like they're going to jump out and be like, here I am, boss. Okay, I've made my Junior is playing. I'm going with Junior because he's left-footed. And if he doesn't do well, we'll play Nuno for a bit. We can trial and error it. Someone said play them together. I'm going to check. Let's do a quiz. Can you work out why I might not want to play these two centre-backs together? I think it's kind of obvious, but you know what? We'll do a quiz. We love a quiz here. They both have concrete boots. They've both got concrete boots. They've both got 8 pace. In fact, they've both got 9 acceleration and 8 pace. They cannot run. I do play a low defensive line, but do not underestimate the importance of having someone who's quick. They can jump, to be fair. I think they're okay. Hey, Maltese Falcon, how's it going, dude? Just play a low line. That does not work in Football Manager. Even if you play a low line, players with lack of pace will just get absolutely exposed. I'm going to go with Junior because I've promised him first team football and I've not done the same for Nuno. I mean, Nuno could just play centre mid for us, I realise, as the ball-winning midfielder. Is Nuno better than Gianni? Chat, hear me out. Have I stumbled across something here? Nuno might be better. Nuno might be better as a ball winner. I think Nuno might be better. Actually, you know what? I think this is a better argument to have Nuno on the bench. The fact that he can play, because he can be our defensive centre mid backup and also our backup centre back. Because we do have a gap there, right? I feel like Nuno, I might be about to ruin Nuno here for his whole career, but I actually think we train him to play centre mid. Just because he's already so close to being accomplished at it anyway, and he's kind of... Don't get me wrong, he's not a bad centre-back, but for as long as we have Junior, he's probably not going to get in. And I love the work rate and stamina. Like, the 15 stamina and 16 work rate are kind of wasted on a centre-back, right? I feel like I want to make the most of those. Like, because they're two of the best aspects of his game, whereas you look at the work rate of Junior, it's 9. I feel like Nuno makes sense. And he has... So Nuno, you know what? This makes sense. I've decided this makes sense. Rising Stag, thank you for the 9 months. Cheers for not mentioning Twitch babies either. Thank you, dude. Replace Olaf on the bench. Thing is, Olaf is the left back coverage. Olaf is the left back coverage, whereas Frosty can slot in at right back. Also, Frosty's now got 17 jumping reach. Does anyone else feel like we've done a lot today? I'm going to hit the save button. The autosave hasn't kicked in because we've not continued that far, but it just feels like we've done a lot. Right, Breke, I think, isn't on the bench anymore, chat, as well. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think he's been demoted. Oh, there's still Tony, though. Oh, Tony. Chat, am I just going to be just Tony? Do we loan out Tony? What do we do with Tony? Because he's kind of different to the other two. But he's just... Tony's not... Tony could be really good. I kind of need to keep him around so he gets homegrown. Because you know what, Tony, go back to the youth team for a bit, mate. There's too many centre-backs, Tony. There is too many centre-backs, and we'll unregister him. I'm really sorry, Tony. I'd like to, and then we can register Musa, right? If I loan out Tony, then he won't get homegrown at club. Where did Tarek go? Bad news if you weren't here for the last stream. We're playing against him today, I think, in game. So he'll probably get a hat-trick against us from right back or something. Who's been the best player of the save so far? I reckon Matthias is a strong competitor. Like, he's been mad for us this year, but also now European games last year, he was really, really good. Hey, MJ Youssef, the painting is going very, very good, mate. I think Bungard's got to be up there as well, right? Bungard, the striker we trained to play Regista. He has to be up there. Is there anyone else here that I need to have on the bench? Martin is the player for the bench. Martin is the new backup striker. Because Martin is kind of like similar to Almeida. In fact, I'd argue he's a bit better in the air. We've not had a big meaty striker yet. I think Martin could be the man. Maicon, actually, you know what? Maicon was the original Regista. Real ones know. How was the Champo draw? We've been drawn against Karabag. Is it Karabag? Is that how you say the team's name? Karabag? The team from Azerbaijan. Chat, is that bench sorted now? So Simonson is the backup Regista. Nuno Felipe is the backup centre-back / ball-winning midfielder. Planner is the backup kind of more attacking centre-mid option. We've got 2 striking options in the Lemon and Martin, who are a bit different. And then Nakim is on the bench with Junior in. Fredrickson instead of Olaf. Let's have a quick comparison, shall we? Also, I love this song. This is why star ratings are just weird. Because the guy in green apparently is 3-star and the guy in blue is 2-star. This is why you can't trust the staff. The staff just don't know what they're talking about. I'm just going to throw it out there. They do not know. Buason isn't very good. I will say now, Buason is just not good. He's just a relic here who's here because he's homegrown at club. I just realised we should unregister the homegrown at club players I'm actually unlikely to play, and I will probably then just demote them. Right, Sigurd Ardsson wants to leave the club anyway. So Gudmundsson, these guys I'm probably going to demote down now. Oh, I don't want to see Peanuts go, but I think Peanuts might be going, chat. When will French get some first? I forgot about French. There's more players here who I need to do stuff with. Like Ragnar Gudlaugsson could be nuts as a striker. Like we're training him to play as a striker. I think he's going to be a really good advance forward. Did Planner change nationalities? What? No, he was Danish. Oh, he did. He's now playing for Kosovo's under-21s. Oh, I have so many players. Chat, do I have a problem? We've got players like Andrew Jones here, who I should probably cash in on. If I loan players out, then they won't get homegrown at club. That is my concern. But like Vogel here, he could be a good centre-back too. In fact, he's really good. He's really good. His polygon isn't as impressive as some of the other guys because of his low heading. But he's actually quite good. Chat, why did you let me sign so many centre-backs? It's your fault. I'm blaming you. It's all, look, you guys take the blame for me. It couldn't be my error. Oh, I'll tell you what. Junior Kivutuka is mad with his creativity. And then we've got French as well. I guess we just let them develop, right? I could promote Homeguard back now, but I'm not sure how much he plays. Also, the guys who I just talked about demoting, I am now going to just demote. So it's like, yeah, they don't have to be registered, which is fine, but ultimately they probably should be cashed in on. What? How big's the team now? 25. Does anyone else feel more calm now? We told you to stop signing strikers. You went nuts elsewhere. That is true. Free at the back with a libero. Look, we've done a libero this year. I mean, worst case scenario with these players that we've hoarded, we don't develop them very well and we just sell them to other Icelandic teams for cheap. I think a 25-man squad, considering our European campaign, is about right. And everyone's registered, which is important. I feel calm. Does anyone else just feel more relaxed now? Oh God, we have a match. Right, let's just save this best 11. Should we give some debuts to the new kids? Should we give some debuts to the new kids? Right, do we give Martin? Should we give Martin? Let's give Martin again. Martin, get on the pitch, Martin. I feel like Martin's the kind of bloke you just want to have personalised instructions and say, Martin, when you're on the pitch, you are a target forward. You do big, meaty man things for us. Arnstad's injured today. Should we play Nuno? We could play Nuno Felipe at ball with a midfielder and Simerson at centre mid on attack. I'll tell you what, he's pretty well suited to that. I know his physicals are awful, but he's actually okay. Who's Moomin? Moomin, we signed last year, and I'll be honest, he was very meh. And he's been even more meh this year. Or maybe it's less meh. He's been crap, basically. But he could still come good. We'll put Musa on. Right, so there's Felipe's going to play, Simonson's going to play, and Martin's going to play. Yeah, this is Valor as well. Yeah, we have got to consider that. 4 debuts. Is that too many? Maybe. I don't care. Should we get a prediction going on? Will Martin score? Thoughts? Chat? Will Martin score? Do we want that as a prediction? I kind of want to see that prediction. Mods! Mods! If we shout loudly enough as a collective, they respond. Mods! Also, I'm going to go put this in the recycling. When I come back, I hope there's a prediction on Martin to score. Oh, chat, there's a prediction. Will he score? Yes, no, maybe. If you don't know, I'm not repeating the question. I'll be right back. Oh. Right. I'm very excited to be back playing Fjolnir. I feel like we're hitting a turning point here where we're in the Champo this summer, and I want to believe we can go on a run. I really like the players that we've signed. I feel like players like Martin, players like Kivutuka, like they're like the next step up. Currently, there's a long yes for Martin here. What's Martin's like goal scoring record like across his career? He's scored 4 goals in 10. Playing in the Danish Super League. I believe in him. I think he's going to get goals. We have Nuno playing at centre mid. Simonson playing out on the left. And Kivutuka in the middle. Do we call Kivutuka, or do we go with Junior? I feel like Kivutuka's just a cool name. I don't know, it sounds like a superhero name or like a wrestling name in my head. Kivutuka. It just sounds quite scary. We'll see what he can do for us. He's on a 6.7. Keep staring at his rating. Will it go up or will it go down to start? Oh, it's gone down. Just right, sub him off. Get him gone. Maybe not. Martin loves the team talk. Martin, do something for the people. Also, Valor are very good. So this isn't like a freebie game. This is not an easy game. But if we win this, we're in a really good position with the league. It's a bloody disaster. It's a Verhoeven has got injured. I hope that's not a serious injury for the Hoover, or we're in trouble. How long's he out for? Foot injury. When I said how long's he out for, I meant what was the injury. There's certain injuries, that's not going to be a bad one. Foot injury could be like a broken foot, or it could be a stubbed toe. Where's Martin? Look for the ginger guy. Tarek's on the pitch as well. Martin, back post. Mangon! Pass it to Martin! Martin scores that. Although, good to see Simonson getting a goal-scoring area. He's the 17-year-old from Denmark. I say that. Martin is also 17 and from Denmark. We've seen a lot of Danes, haven't we, in this save game, I realise. We're actually just developing Denmark via Iceland. It's actually building a nation of Denmark. Great tackle, Frosty. Right, Nuno Felipe, I've bigged you up. Look at that, what a ball. Mangon Gassama, Moomin. Martin, he's not getting there. I think we're going to do good. I hope it's not his metatarsal that he's done in his foot. Verhoeven, because he would be useful to have. Martin! Oh, did you see the flick Martin did? He's not quick, is he? None of the new signings are actually very physical, which is a bit of a concern, but they're all young. They can, like, beef up and learn to run. Penref! He's taking the penalty. I've not influenced this. Martin won the penalty, so he's taking it. Will he score the penalty that he earned? He's done it. The Believers have won. We love Martin. He's been fouled in the box. He's earned his pen. The Ginger Ninja from the penalty spot has done it. What a man. He came from Denmark. He's left his mark. He's here to stay. Do I not have penalty takers set? No. Whoever wins it takes it. Which, to be honest, actually, he is actually the best penalty taker. Actually, I guess Kivu Tuka's very good at penalties, I've just realised. Can we pay out mods on Martin scoring? It's happened. He could score one from open play. He very nearly did. Nuno Felipe on a 7.0. Nuno bloody Felipe. Mangongasama might have my favourite name in Football Manager this year. Looking to go mobile with my FM playing. Would you go for a laptop or a Steam Deck? Probably a laptop, to be honest, Steve. Unless you're going to play other games. I really like the Steam Deck, but it is lacking for if you're just going to play it as an FM device. They've scored, by the way. I don't want to acknowledge it, but they have scored. Where's the sunglasses? Put the sunglasses on. The UI would be tiny on a Steam Deck. It scales. As someone who owns a Steam Deck, it plays okay, but it's not perfect. It'd be way better if they just had the Xbox version for Steam Deck, which I think you could play by loading up Game Pass on it. That would probably be a better option. But I think as it is right now, I'd recommend a laptop. Also, I can't see what's happening. Get the regular glasses on. They've nearly scored. So it's not the full version of FM. No, it is the full version. What I'm saying is if the Xbox version existed on Steam Deck, it'd probably work better. Because the PC version on Steam Deck, like it's just a bit clunky. Because you're essentially moving a cursor around with an analog stick. Like it's not very intuitive. Has Junior been good today? He's on a 6.4. Bungard. Bail us out. Junior. I've put a lot of faith in you, mate. Maybe it's his adaptability, you know. He's just got off the plane from Congo. Actually, he was playing in Austria. It's not even the adaptability. I was going to say, you know, climate difference. Although I guess it's a bit colder in Iceland than, than Austria. I'm taking him off. Nuno Felipe's going in at centre-back. Sorry, Junior. Can we have a round of applause for Junior? He's not had a good debut there, but we live, we learn, we laugh. That's why we experiment. And we're not going to write him off after one game. Bungard launches it forward. Jose Antonio can't get there. He's jet lagged. That could be it. Hey, a happy door. I got my Prime to buy Drainer Blocker. I hate adulting, mate. Thank you for the 12 months. What adult purchase did I make recently that made me feel sad? Oh, an ironing board. I bought an ironing board and I felt excited about it. That was the point in my life where I realised I am old. They're actually going to win. They're actually going to win. Why did I... Tarek's got the assist. Tarek! He's not meant to do that against us. My son, my boy. I mean, there's some people that are going, get in there, my son. The Tarek fan club. They continue to exist. Right, Mangon Gassama, the guy I've replaced with you has shown you up. Now you've got to get an assist. To be fair, no, actually he didn't get an assist for the first one. It's in. Martin's there, cleared away. Good win, Bungard. Planner. Jose Antonio. Martin's in the middle. This is why Martin could be good. Planner, come on, my son. The subs link up. Gianni on off the bench gets the assist. Planner gets the goal. What a goal. Martin looked a bit flat-footed there, didn't he? Martin's not looked very lively in the box. He kind of reminds me of Snorlax in the original Pokemon games. He's kind of just existed there, having a nap in the box. I think he kind of tactically uses his energy at the right times, you know. He doesn't want to work too hard too quickly. is the L8 goal. I mean, a draw is kind of fine. A win would be very nice. A win in this game could be a bit of a difference maker, but I'll take this. It's fine. It's not been convincing. We've not been good. I'll say that. We've been better than them. Good performance. We'll take that. I realise I probably should have rested the players because I think we've got the Champo next. Verhoeven. No, that's a bad injury. Injured innocuously. Well, get better ankles, mate. At least Martin scored on his debut. Oh, Nuno is now competent at his position. He was already competent. Get better, Nuno. Apparently, Jose Antonio's flirting with the new managers. Karabag in 7 days. Okay, we've got 7 days to the next European game. I think we're going to have to register a squad soon for Europe. We should be fine, though, with it. Why is Peanuts unhappy? Peanuts and Goodmanson, mate. Like, you guys, you're not the players that you think you were. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Peanuts, look, you're not an important player anymore. And you've got to realise that. And I'm going to tell you that now. And you're going to have to just get over it, Bungard. Sort this out. Bungard, are you a hostage negotiator yet? No. Does anyone else like it when you get like the players basically like a hostage negotiator? Okay, he's now happy that I've lowered his playing time. Do you know the kind of player I mean? The one who you just send in. You could do the most nonsensical player interaction and piss off a player. And you send in kind of the big guns and they just leave and the player's completely done a U-turn and is happy again. We could send Bungard on a leadership course. Do you reckon the board will fund that? Oh, they have. £1,200 to do a leadership course. I feel like I've done leadership courses before and they never worked. Not me personally, I mean, as in I've done them on players. Maybe I should do a leadership course. Oh, the Champo. The Champo is coming. Okay, Forhausen was also complaining about his game time changing. He's literally been demoted to the B team. So, right now, we have no free spots. Oh, I've got to register a Champions League squad. Everything's fine. Although, actually, I think I can just tick everyone here and this is going to be fine. In fact, the under-21s don't even have to be registered, I realise, but you forget that some of our players are under 21, don't you? Like, they've been around for so long. Like, Bungard is under 21. Look at that. Easy registration. I just realised the registration window isn't even open for it yet. It's a few days away. Randers have offered me the interview. Absolutely not. Thomas has had a loan offer. Should we loan him out? Important player. Oh, you know what? That could be a good loan. He'll be way too good for the division below us, but that's kind of why I want to loan him out. And Grotta want to loan one of our players. Yeah, you know what, Grotta, you can have him. Who's Randers? Randers are a team in Denmark that wanted me to go and have an interview for their job. They've got a Syrian hot prospect. Is he actually good? Even if he's good, I can't afford him. Can we have a rendition of the Champo song before the first round? Maybe. Nemeth's just signed for a club. Should we have a look at players whose contracts are expired? Is there anyone new and exciting here? Andressen, he's just been released by Bologna. Is he good? He doesn't look bad. I can't make him a regular starter though, can I? Could I? Should I? Probably not. He is good though. Who's this guy? Carusi, released by Genk. Very injury prone. That scares me. This Martins bloke. I don't need more centre-backs. Chat, stop me. I need to be stopped. But it's just fun signing players, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's just fun. Hodzik. And does he just want to join and be like a youth player? He does. Yeah, you know what? Come and be a breakthrough prospect for 3 years. He doesn't want to be here for 3 years. 2 years. We might as well take him on a freebie, right? Could he be a regista? Could he be a regista? Let's have a look. He's got potential. We looked at this guy before, I think, before he got released. But now he's actually, like, available. It's a bit more tempting. Is there anyone else my scouts like the look of? Drost. Is he good? I don't think he's good. Bojan Pandev. Fantastic name. Not very good footballer. Jorstad. I mean, what's his injury? Oh, he's out for 4 to 7 weeks. I just want to sign more Danish players. I mean, we don't really need the Icelandic striker for Europe. Like, we already have loads of homegrown at club players. Like, in this squad of 25 that we've got now, how many are homegrown? 8? Yeah, the 8 that are required. And then a load more are due to get homegrown at club in the next few years. Our squad's in a very good spot right now. It's well balanced for the first time in a little while. And there's some really good young players. I do want to have a look, actually, at the Icelandic striker. Just at his demands. Because if he has low demands, then I'd probably take him on. Oh, why have you got a release clause locked in? What is this for? Why? I hate... There's no point in signing him with a release clause. Take him on trial and see if that removes his release clause. Hey, D-Train, dude, who do you want me to check out player-wise? You've redeemed to check out a player. Andreas Bredal. Oh, my word. There is a throwback. Is he still at Nordsjælland? He is. Is this the guy I had at Monopoly all those years ago? Aren't I over my wage budget? Am I? Technically, not yet, is the answer. Sorry, I got distracted. Is this the Bredal I had at Monopoly 2 years ago? He's got old in his picture. He's changed since I remember him. He was like a little baby-faced assassin back in the day. He actually looks pretty good, doesn't he? He's one of those players where he's not got any, like, attributes above 15. But actually, why can I not just highlight the attributes for a role? Why will you not let me do it? We'll do it here. He's one of those players who just kind of... He's kind of the jack of all trades. Why? It's just I've broken the highlighting feature. He is decent. I'm surprised he's not scoring more goals for Nordsjælland, really. He's on £7,000 a week. It's mental, isn't it, that Nordsjælland, right? Like, you look at their players' wages, right, as like a Danish team, and then you compare them with our wages. We're like, we need to get into the Champions League knockouts this year. This season is so important. Or at least the Europa League qualifiers. He looks old and young at the same time. I kind of agree. He does have like a weird look, doesn't he? Sorry, Bredal, if you end up watching this ever. You were a legend for us last year, or 2 years ago in FM. Did I say Champo knockouts? I meant Champo group stage. Or the Europa group stage would probably be good. I'll tell you what I do want to check. Because we've just signed a load of new players, I just want to make sure I'm not promising players game time they're not going to get. Why is squad status not here? It should be. I swear squad status used to be in this view. Why is squad status not in this view? Chat, where do I get squad status or agreed playing time? Is it under general? Why is it so hard to find the stuff you want to add to the view, by the way? I hate... I hate creating custom views so much. It's such a faff. It's not squad. Is it just agreed playing time? What's the thing I'm looking for? I'm looking for the thing where it says, like, if a player's a first team player, a key player, a star, you know, the star player, first team regular, breakthrough, prospect, rotation, etc. Chat. Is this a bit where it's going to tell me that I've already got it in and it's just not showing? Is it agreed playing time? So this is alphabetical, but I can't see an agreed playing time. Am I blind? Chat, am I blind? I'm blind. I'm blind. We don't talk about that. We never talk about this ever again. Because basically, I don't want anyone to have a high agreed playing time who isn't, like, actually going to be playing regularly. I'm so blind. Send help and thoughts and prayers. Like these guys who are listed as star players still. This is not the case anymore. You are a fringe player. You're going to cry to me and we're going to try and solve your unhappiness together. It's either you cry now about the squad status changing or you cry to me about the fact I'm not giving you the game time you expect. And I'd rather it be the earlier one. Okay, Hawkerland. Just tell these guys, look, you think you know best, you're wrong. Oh, I'm bloody good at negotiating. I should be the hostage negotiator, it turns out. Is there anyone else we need to worry about here? I think the rest is fine. I guess Nakim, right? Nakim, mate, you are now a squad player. Please don't cry. I actually don't mind if he gets pissed off. He doesn't get pissed off. I'm glad that all these players are just agreeing to this. So Planner's down to squad player. Lemon on important players, kind of fine. We've probably got too many star players now I look at it, but I'll be fine. Everything's fine. Fredericks and I just put down to squad player. I think we're okay. Hey, Azugon, how's it going? Does that all look correct, chat? I think that's all correct now. Also, look at the determination in this squad. Very exciting. I think we're almost ready for the Champo. How's the save and decorating going? The save's going great, actually. We've just had a load of players get homegrown at club status, and it's allowed us to register a load of the young players who, like, we've been hoarding onto. So there's a load of new exciting players who have now joined us. Players like Simonson, who I think could long-term be a 6 centre mid for us, and also Stentoft, who just scored on his debut for us. So we're in a good spot, I feel like. I don't really want to sell Nakim just because we lack influential, like, older players anyway. Realistically, in the very near future, Bungard and Matthias are going to end up being the two players who end up at the top here, probably with Frosty, would be my prediction for the next little while. I do want to just check. Okay, it is Frosty at the near post. I was going to say it should be Frosty at the near post because he's got 17 jumping reach. Strom's Godset, chase El Lemon. They're chasing the lemon. Why is the image of a lemon being chased so funny in my head? We should probably do a tweet, shouldn't we, after this? It's about to get spicy. It's about to get big, everyone. Right. Arnston, are you going to remove your stupid little release? Oh, he's removed the release clause. Chat, he has actually removed the release clause. This could be massive. That, if we get this signing, is a big, big signing. £600 a week. It's not cheap, but this guy is very, very good. He's just been released by Bologna. And as much as I don't really need more strikers, I feel like we could probably afford to get him into the team and then let Breke go. Especially if Hardarson joins us and becomes the goalkeeper that we don't register. That's my thinking. Blob Snail, dude, thank you so much for the 16 months. I appreciate it massively. He's just written, yeah! Any ideas how I'm going to approach the pentagon? I talked about it earlier. So with the pentagon challenge, for people who missed it, I talked about this a bit earlier, so I'll keep it briefish. Over on Twitter, I said I would sit and stream the pentagon in one sitting and do the pentagon challenge if a tweet got 10,000 likes. I've never had a tweet get 10,000 likes. I thought I was safe. Lots of people I know who I know don't follow that much Football Manager decided to share it around. Thank you, lads. Appreciate it massively. That tweet now has almost 17,000 likes. So, as a result, I've got to do a Pentagon Challenge stream. Now, for people who don't know what the Pentagon Challenge is, you start unemployed, no coaching badges, no past playing experience, and you have to win the 5 Champions Leagues around the world that are playable in FM. So that's the North American, South American, African, Asian, and European Champions Leagues. Now, I can't sit and play every single game. So my plan is basically to holiday months at a time, potentially like occasionally whole seasons, to try and progress and do it as fast as possible. I think I can do it in 16 seasons in 5 days. I genuinely think that is doable. So my plan of attack is, because someone asked, naturally, people are just going to be watching for the spectacle. People just want to see me get really annoyed and lose my sanity. My plan is to load England down to the Vanarama National North and South, and then just load Argentina or Brazil, China or South Korea, South Africa, and then Mexico. So I keep the leagues loaded at a minimum so it progresses more quickly, because I've got to play through it quickly, because I'm streaming it all continuously. If I load a load of leagues, when we're holidaying forward, when we're playing through, it's going to take so much longer. This is a save game, by the way, that for a normal person playing like normally would probably take 6 months. So I think the most efficient way to do it, and I'll be honest, it's not the most entertaining way to do a pentagon. I'm not going to start in like the 6th tier of Vietnam. Sorry. But I'm going to start in England, Vanarama National North and South. And my objective is, in the first 10 seasons, to become a Premier League manager at a Champions League club and win a Champions League with an English club as quickly as possible. Because I think if I do that, it'll get me enough reputation where I can then just go to every other continent and just find the biggest teams who are already doing quite well. When they sack their managers, we jump on it and make it slightly more straightforward. And it also means that once I've done England, I can basically remove all the leagues in England. So there'll only be like 4 or 5 leagues loaded. So the progression when we're years into the future stays quickly. Kind of going, if that makes sense. So my plan is to we've not locked this in yet, but I think we might start next Friday, certainly next weekend, maybe on Monday, when it's a bank holiday in the UK. This is all subject to change, I should say. And my plan is basically start in England, unemployed, get a job in an English club, and basically play a Park to Prem kind of progression system, but with the holidaying in between. So we need to get a good Vanarama National North and South job and just try and build up rep, get some promotions, and just, as quickly as we can, club hop to the top of England. And the other nice thing is, F1 Manager comes out next week if you pre-order, so when we're holidaying forward, I might just play some F1 Manager, if that makes sense. I can load up F1 Manager, we can have it like in a little window with the game behind, and there'll be something to do when the game is progressing forward. Will I accept any job offers to get me to a higher league? Within England, if it's the right job, possibly. Obviously, if there's a team that's like going down and I'm in a good position in the league below, I probably won't move. But that's my plan. And I think I can do it in 5 days with that plan. I'm starting unemployed, so a lot of it comes down to RNG on what teams are available. I think I can do it in 5 days real time. Obviously, I will sleep. I'm unsure whether or not to stop the stream when I sleep, because Twitch has a limit of 48 hours on streams anyway. And just for the sake of my electricity bill, it probably isn't a wise idea just to leave the PC on. But then again, I might want to leave it on holidaying forward and like go to bed holidaying a season. I've not really thought about it yet. Well, you just vacation with no comeback time and you sleep. So I don't want a vacation more than a year at a time because your assistant takes over everything and weird stuff happens. There's going to be a big balancing act between me wanting to holiday stuff, manage all the Champions League games that we play, but also be playing actively enough to know my squad and know what players I need to sign. So I know that Zealand's skin has like a button that allows you to simulate the remainder of a game. I'm kind of tempted to, like, when we first go to clubs, tweak stuff and test stuff and then just sim to end of matches once I know how stuff's going. Because naturally, you can perhaps figure this out, chat, I need to be playing through the game quickly, but I have to get a balance. I can't just holiday repeatedly, like, forever. I have actually got to micromanage bits in between. There's going to be, like, there's going to be a balancing act. What if the AI screw it up while you're holidaying and you get sacked? Well, you can tell the AI to play your tactics, and I have a few tactics that I will probably tell the AI to play because I just know they're good in the match engine. But that is a risk that we'll kind of, have to deal with. But that's my plan. Naturally, I feel like we can all acknowledge this. It's not a save game that you're necessarily watching to get connected to the players. Although I'm sure kind of 4 days in, when we're managing in China in 2040... there'll be like some players that become legends of our Champions League runs. But I think a lot of the entertainment is just going to be me slowly losing my sanity, especially if it doesn't go to plan. There's got to be some channel point forfeits to spice it up. I mean, I'm sure we'll do some stuff. What's the forfeit if you fail? I'm not going to fail. Chat, what's the minimum amount of time I have to play before you guys will allow me to live my life without reminding me about the fact that I let you all down? I feel like if I dedicate a week to it, and then if I can't do it in 7 whole days, I feel like we come back to it periodically, like every weekend. We could just do like weekend streams of it for like 12 hours. Or just like a few seasons here and there. You could just not do it. That's not fun though, is it? I will be sleeping. I won't be sleeping on stream physically. I think it's doable. I think it'd be pretty cool to set kind of not a world record, but like create a speed run category in Football Manager, which is basically a real-time speed run of how quickly can you win all the Champions Leagues from nothing. Imagine people attempting this in the future. It could become a fun little challenge for people to do. IMO. I think it could be pretty fun. Chris JM187, mate. Thank you so much for subbing with the Prime. I only stop followed to watch you sleep. I've ruined your hopes and dreams. I can only apologise. Who's this guy? Why is he so cheap? Oh, because his contract's up at the end of the year, so we can just approach to sign him. Have my scouts found anyone else who's worth just approaching to sign? This guy's been offered by his agent. Wait, his contract's up at the end of the year. Should we just sign him? 3 Brazilians. UC Alajo. He's very good, isn't he? It's an I, not an L. Alajo. I've still said it with an L there. He's very good. Jason has redeemed a hydrate. I don't have any water in my bottle. I'll go get water. I should hydrate. I hate breaking this to you, but real-time speedruns already exist. Oh, I'm very aware of that, Don. I mean specifically within Football Manager for doing a pentagon in real time. Anyway, I'm going to go fill up my bottle, chat. Go to the toilet, stretch your legs. If you've been sat down for the last... How long have we been live? You've been sat down for the last hour and a half. Go for a walk. Join me. It's very fun. Oh, right, I'm back. Jack, do you assign scouts? I haven't in this save game, although I did do one because someone asked how would I assign scouts. So I did it to kind of provide an example. I kind of want to steal more players from Norgeland, but I probably shouldn't. Is this guy good? If he wasn't so injury prone, I'd probably take a risk, but he's been out so much. What could be... I think a week is probably a fair starting point, chat, where we do for a week. I reckon, as I said, I reckon I can do it in 5 days. I think 16 seasons, if I can get the progression in England done well, and based on like previous Parc Supremes, I'm pretty confident I can win a Champions League club hopping relatively quickly. Of course, I am going to be leaving myself exposed to the whimsy that is the AI dealing with all my transfers, because that could go wrong. But I'm quietly confident. Right, so we can now register Addons, who's the goalkeeper that I sold in Season 1. I signed him back for a £200 profit. There you go. There you go. They said it can be done. I've made profit. 200 quid. It took 4 years for it to come off, but we now have a homegrown at club keeper, which means in the league we can unregister Pettersson. We don't have to register the new goalkeeper because he's homegrown at club. Also, I assume he's an improvement on Pettersson. Yeah, he is. So Pettersson goes down to the under-19s. Hardarson is there, and now we have a spot for another first-team player. What's the hardest Champions League to win? Now, I don't think... the most difficult one, I think, is probably... I don't know if this is still the case, but Africa used to be on, like, a weird delay where you qualify for the Champions League in, like, a year and a half or 2 years' time. But naturally, if I can do well in England early and get the European Champions League ticked off first, then it should make all the others easier because I will be able to just go to big clubs in each continent. Oh, it's changed now, so it's the same as Europe. Okay, in that case, maybe that makes it a bit easier. Also, chat, it's the Champo. It's the bloody Champo. We need to tweet this out. It's the bloody chat. If you're sat there thinking, why is he not saying Champions League? Look, I can only... It's an in-joke. I hate it. I think I've grown to love it, which pains me to admit. But it's the bloody Champo. We're going to tweet this out. Champo time. All capitals, you know. Should we get a prediction going for the Karabag? See you in a bit, Ryan. Take it easy, mate. USA-less, could you get a prediction going for this Karabag game? It's over 2 legs. We've got Breidablik in between. We're going to play the B team in there. We're off to Azerbaijan. It's very exciting. Also, their stadium has an upside-down E in the name. Is that legal? That looks like it shouldn't be right. My font doesn't support it on the skin. Well done, Baku, as the kids say. Is there 4 qualifying rounds to get to the Champo group stage? I believe there is. So we're in the Champions Path first round, which is here. So we are here. So we just have to win 4 rounds. And the first round we got is against Karabag. Now, for a bit of context here, before you part with your hard-earned channel points, Karabag's highest earner is on £14,000 a week. Our highest earner is on £1,500 a week. And, well, you can see the star ratings here. So compared to our team, they are good. But I actually do think we have a chance. Like, I think the budgets would be a bit deceptive as like a metric for comparing the teams. IMO. I mean, the star ratings kind of give you an indicator. I think they probably edge it. We maybe have a bit more depth. I think. Also, my nose is runny, chat. I need to get a tissue. Oh, do I have to sing the Champions League theme song? Thing is, I'll get DMCA'd for it because my singing's so good. And that would be a problem. I don't want to get DMCA striked. Okay, you ready? This is the first round, everyone. Get your predictions in. You've still got a little bit of time. It's the Champo. The Champo. Sponsored by L'Oreal Shampoo. Thank you, thank you. Round of applause. Great theme. Shame they had to put the L'Oreal Shampoo sponsorship in the song, but you know, modern football, game's gone, etc. What a song. Right, Verhoeven's not available today, so Olaf's going to have to come in to play left back for us. He's okay at left back. We'll make it work. Come on, the lads. Come on. I kind of want to start Felipe over Gianni. How did Nuno do on his... He got a 7.0. Do we stick with Gianni or do we bring in... I'm doing it. I'm doing it. He's trained well. He's played well in the week. He's getting the nod. Also, I've just realised, Junior is playing at centre-back. He had an awful debut, but I'm keeping the faith. Adam, thank you for gifting a sub to Voice of an Angel. I mean, I can only take that as a high compliment. Right. Prediction is done. I think we can beat Karabakh here. This is definitely doable, but we have just drawn a game against Valor that I feel like we should have won. Chat, they've got a striker with upside down E's in his name. I think that they use the in-game editor. And this is like some corruption. You know, like if you played the original Pokemon games and Missing No appeared and all your text got corrupt. It's a bit like that. I think they did the Missing No glitch over at Karabakh. Tell you what, it's not packed, is it, at Baku? I assume they play in Baku. Baku's the only place I know in Azerbaijan, so we're just going to go with it. Oh, Arnstad! That's a chance. How do you even say an upside down E? I'm not sure. I'll be honest, I don't know. Felipe! I thought he was going to get there. Right. Mangon Gassama. Felipe. Nuno. Nuno, Bungard. Gassama. Gassama. Back post. Who's there? Olaf takes it down. Jose Antonio Arnstad. Turn you, man. Burn him. Moomin. My anticipation's there. Gassama. Felipe. Almeida. He takes it down. Portuguese to Portuguese connection. They've got a strong chem link in FIFA. Header over the bar. It's a good start. It's lively. Sorry, I shouldn't clap. That's very obnoxious. The upside down E is only found in Azeri. It's actually called a shva. Is it a shva? Did I say that correctly? I don't know. It's an educational stream now. I'm scared, chat. We've started so well. Watch them just go up the other end and score now, and I'm not going to be happy. Oh, Philippe Nuno. Bloody love Nuno. Is anyone else developing a crush on Nuno, or is it just me? Might just be me. I mean, he is a regen. Sorry, new gen. We're meant to say new gen. Olaf. Where are we going, Olaf? Let it go, he said as he passed the ball forward. Moomin. Jose Antonio, you're quicker. He gets there. That is a mad finish. Defender screwed up. Come on. Come on. What did the defender... The centre-back kind of runs here, and then I feel like he should just pass it back to the keeper, but it's like he doesn't trust him. And then that finish is mad, though, by the way. Look at the fans in the away end. All two of them sat there. Why do they not all just sit as a group? Yeah, this will have been a very long amount of air miles, I realise, for this game. Like, Azerbaijan to Iceland probably is as far as you can get kind of east to west. Or west to... It depends on which way you're going, I suppose, if it's east to west or west to east. I guess the only thing that could be further is maybe if you took on, like, a team on, like, the kind of Asian side of Russia. What a start. Shame away goals aren't a thing. I don't really like away goals in the actual knockout to the Champions League. But in the qualifiers, I think they're great. Can anyone remember? I think it was last year when we were managing in Sweden. We got drawn against a random Russian team who like made some crazy progress. And we looked at where they were on a map. They were literally bordering China. And we like worked it out like time zone difference wise. Like, if it kicked off at like a normal Champions League kickoff time, it'd be like midday in the UK. Also, they are growing into this game. As I reminisce over old times, I should focus on the game, really, shouldn't I? Frosty wins it. Olaf has been very good so far at left back. Moomin, play him. You've got to score this. You have to. He has to. He hasn't. He's at the bloody post. I'm fine. It's the Champo. It is the Champo. Encourage the players. Come on. Matthias, big ball forward. Almeida, Jose Antonio. Turn on the afterburn. Why is he shot there? Just get closer to the goal. I'll be honest, chat, I can't remember the name of the Russian team. People are writing Russian guesses, and I genuinely wouldn't even know the team name if the right name was posted. It was a team, I think, who started in the second tier. It was very random. Okay, we're doing some okay defending here. Look how many men we have behind the ball. They ain't playing for the middle. They've got to go wide. Oh, they've gone wide. They have gone wide. Panic. That's okay, though. Nuno! Get into him again. Win the ball, Nuno. Hunt the ball. He's off. Referee. Lino. Lino. He's given it. Good Lino. Hi, Jack. What's the song in the background called, please? The one before this. I'm going to be honest, J-Lols. I can barely hear the music. If I hit back, does it tell me? Oh, it was Mr. Understanding by Pete and the Pirates. Sorry, I've got the music so quiet for me, chat, that I barely hear it. People are saying it was SKA Kabrovsky. I'll just say yes, it was that team. I can't remember. Moomin, Gasama, we're all over them. Chat, I know it didn't result in anything and there's still more of this highlight. He's Rabona'd it there. He has Rabona'd. Watch this. Jose Antonio has learnt to Rabona while I've been away from streaming for 3 days. That's what he spent his 3 days doing. What did you spend your evenings doing without me? Did you learn to Rabona it? We've got this in the Carabag. That is an awful pun, right? We are allowed to time out Don there, mods. I give you permission because that physical pain has been provided. Oh, Jose Antonio. He's already got one. He's not going to get another. Almeida, though. Take Almeida off, Jack. He's been rubbish. He's on a 6.7. I've had enough. We're getting on Martin. Is it bad that I've developed a man crush on Martin? Like, ignoring the fact he's 17 and he's not a real human being. It might be premature, you know. He has only scored one penalty. But I just feel like this is a game to throw Martin on for. Hey, JX95X. We're doing good, mate. We're in the first qualifying round, first leg of the Champo here. So you're here at the beginning. Oh, Jose Antonio. He's through. Can he score? I didn't mean to hit myself so hard in the head there. That actually hurt. Jack, you really are an idiot. I'm seeing stars. Why did I hit myself so hard in the head? I hit myself with like the ball of your hand rather than the like flabby bit. I'm an idiot. Are Russian clubs banned from this season's Euro comps? I believe they're banned from all of them in this year's Football Manager indefinitely. Martin! I love Martin. I've developed a crush on my Danish ginger sweetheart. Oh, it's so good. Oh, you meant IRL. I think they're still banned. I can't believe that Moomin's got an assist. I can't believe it's not Butter. Yeah, this is a pretty brutal first round draw. So the fact we're 2 goals to the good is decent. I will say now, I do feel like our recruitment has been very, very good. And in this kind of game, I actually kind of back us. Let's bring in Planner. I think the quality of the players we've brought in without like completely breaking the wage budget is really, really good. As Martin signed this stream, he was already agreed to join us, but he has signed for us officially. I love seeing Nuno Felipe in the midfield. For hours, for minutes, more minutes, we were dreaming of him being a centre-back, and now we're playing him at ball-winning midfielder. And I just feel like it works. Oh, Mangonga, did you see that turn? He's very dancey, isn't he, Mangon? Look at him. He's like a... What dances? What dances? I don't know. Moomin's hit the crossbar, Jack. Shut up. Let's encourage. If we get another goal here, you could say this game's in the Carabag. Look, Don made that pun earlier and I made the mods time him out. You can't time me out, though. You have no authority here on my stream, mods. I mean, you do have authority, but not over me. I can't be contained. One more goal and we're happy. If we concede one, I'm going to feel pretty hard done by because I actually feel like we've been way better than them. They've had one shot on target. I don't like this. 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 Owusu back post. How's that gone in? How has that gone in? Can we... How's he done that? Has he got a protractor out and worked out the exact angle to header that out? Has Owusu got like a physics degree? How's he done that? That could be karma, to be fair, for the joke. It didn't even count... Okay, it did count as a shot on target. I was about to say, it didn't even count as a shot on target. Oh, Jack. Oh, Jack, talking to myself in the third person. Chat. Kivutuka on a 6.6. Frosty on a 6.5. Maybe Kivutuka isn't the man we thought he was. If they score this free kick, I'm going to be so angry. We're fine. We're fine. I mean, to be honest, 2-1's still a pretty good result away from home here. I'm really curious how much of an effect like travelling and fatigue has on teams in matches like this. Like, because it is programmed into the game and obviously it impacts like your training schedule when you've got further to travel. Like, this is like, I think someone wrote in the chat, it's like a 3,000-kilometre trip. It's probably the biggest distance you'd see realistically covered in a Champions League, Iceland to Azerbaijan. So I want to believe at home we'll do fine. Also, Moomin played very, very well there. I mean, we've got a game midweek now. I feel like that was an okay result. I'm going to do the lazy man's way of doing a rotated 11. It makes me appreciate how far we've come that this is kind of like our rotated 11 now. Like Fredriksson, not playing Gudmundsson at right back. That is silly. We'll play Said Musa at right back because we're trying to train him there. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like when you look at this 11 that we're now rotating in, it's kind of mad how much progression we've been able to make. So we should start Martin for the game as well. Bungard on the bench, Arnstad on the bench as well seems sensible here. I wonder if Andressen's going to sign for us. He looks really good. I could just save a second 11, but that's far too logical. Would this be my second 11? I'm trying to think if there's anyone who I'd probably want to just force in. I think this probably would be the second 11. Maybe without Peanuts there. Sorry, Peanuts. Let's swap these guys around. So Martin's the target forward. Someone said advance forward or planner advance forward. Planner advance forward. Let's save this as best XI2. It already exists. Replace it. Ah. Junior Singbo loan. I might be open to loaning him out. They want to pay all of his wages. Do we loan out Singbo, do we reckon? I think he's probably never going to get in our first team. So a loan to help his development, hopefully give him some resale value makes sense. Also, Vogel loan offer. You know what? Vogel is another man. I feel like we've got so many centre-backs. I should probably loan out the ones I don't think are going to get first team like ready and that we're going to look to cash in on eventually. It feels sensible. Who's interested in Andrew Jones? Let's offer him out for unspecified and see what people bid. Hey, Jack, I'm playing with Cambridge in the Championship. They didn't have an under-23s. Originally, I set one up after 2 seasons. They aren't still in a natural league. They just play friendlies the whole season. I think you might be stuck with it like that. Or until, like, another... I think it's like another under-23s team, like, has to be dropped from the game. It's a bit annoying and a bit crap. I know it was a bit buggy last year. I think it's better this year, but I'm not sure if it's perfect. Your trip got me looking at longest journeys. In 2015, a new record was set when Karait Almaty travelled 5,947 kilometres west for a Europa playoff game against Bordeaux. I mean, that's quite far, isn't it? Hey, Banji, what's happened tonight? I'll tell you what, it's very difficult to summarise streams quickly. Lots of stuff. But biggest headline, really, we have beaten Karabag in the first leg 2-1. And we've managed to sign a load of new young players and have a load of players get homegrown at club. Which is nice. Is there any good players here that my scouts have just found and recommended? I mean, they might have potential, but... he's good, but... So many negatives. Damn, Daniel. That was a move on. Leave, Jack, get out of here. This guy's contract's expired. I wonder if there's any Brazilians like in the under-20s. Contracts expiring. Maybe under-22s, under-23s. I feel like most of these players are probably locked into longer-term deals because why would you have your best players? I say that, chat. I say that. Oh, he doesn't want to join us. He's very good, Zandinho. Professional personality with 20 determination and those physicals. Hello, Sailor. He's very good. We'll send a scout to go have a peek at him, and we'll also add him to the players to track list. He will be very good. Anyone else with contracts expiring in 2025? Ivo. Is he good? I don't think he's very good, but that badge is good badge. Is it weird? Is that a good badge or a bad badge, actually? It's weird. I think I like it, but I don't think it's objectively very good. Maybe it's just the typeface I like. I quite. It's a bit different. I think it's just got a bit of style to it, to be honest. What would I know, though? None of these other players have contracts expiring this year. Look, chat, I have a design degree, so my opinion matters, and I think it looks great. I think it's because it just doesn't look like other football badges. I feel like so many other badges look like copy and pastes of one another. Like in the same way why I quite like Cologne's badge. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not super slick or modern, but it has an identity and, like, something unique about it, which I think is kind of lost in a lot of modern football badges. None of these players have contracts expiring, do they? I'm looking for 2025 here. None of them. How about the under-19s? If I had any players with contracts expiring this year, I realise I literally could just insert a column on the national team view of contract expiry date. Although, can I do that? Because I feel like it's kind of... The game is a bit weird about what contract stuff you show on national team screens. Like, for example, you can't see, like, actual wages here. Jack, I'm going to be at the Pokemon World Championships this weekend. Am I going to be seeing you there? You won't be. I actually looked at going today when I realised it was this weekend. I was looking at going to the Pokemon Center to book a slot, but the timings didn't really work out, sadly. Adam, dude, thank you so much for the 100 bits. But it doesn't say knob on it like Neil's Old Boys, so it's obviously bad. You know what? Valid point. Neil's Old Boys just having a knob written on it is art. Chat, am I signing this guy on £600 a week? He might have some potential. I am over the wage budget. I probably shouldn't sign him. As much as he's a low risks player, I would probably be able to sell on for some money. I'm gonna be sensible. Would you do a Birmingham City career? Absolutely not, Lucas BCFC. I can't imagine a worse team to manage in football. No, I don't actually mean that. I think Villa's probably worse. Can I rebalance the wage versus transfer? RBB, my sweet summer child. I have no transfer budget. I don't have the money to rejig. I can rejig nothing into nothing. It's a scenario. Really, I should be looking... Oh, that's a bigger offer for Frosty. Why is El Lemon crying? I need to play him more. Chat, that's a really good offer for Frosty. But he is very good for us. I'm going to be cheeky. I don't really need to sell him right now. That's quite a lot of money. That is quite a lot of money. That gives me a headache. How much of the 700k can I spend? Only 25% of it. But it would help out the overall balances. Chat, I can't really say. Oh, that really gives me a dilemma, doesn't it? Because I have centre-backs. My concern is I don't have a quick centre-back, but I have a secret weapon. And it's the French. The French is probably the most logical player just to bring in as a straight swap. I'll be honest, French is pretty good. Doesn't have quite the same jumping reach, but French is very good. And French is quick. French has been waiting for this moment. Have we got any other centre-backs? I mean, we've got Vogel as well. The issue is that Vogel is not quick. I also have Diego Canada. Why do I have so many centre-backs? Thing is, all the other centre-backs are slow except French. French is the only quick centre-back. I love the fact we've got a player called French and a player called Canada. We're just making an atlas in the under-19s. I think I have to take it, don't I? As much as I don't really want to sell Frosty because he is one of the better Icelandic talents, it's 700k with 50% profit. The only reason I don't want to sell him is because he's Icelandic and he's still improving quite a lot, but he is about to turn 20. His jumping reach has gone up by 3. The man has learnt to jump in the last year and a half. I mean, they're both inconsistent. It's basically the same player. Although there's question marks over French's potential. Oh, I hate it. Because I'm not sure what the right players. 700k. So it's one of those ones where if I knew we weren't going to be in a European competition this year, I have to take it. But if I was in it, if I'd gone on a deep European run, I don't need that money. Oh, I have to take it, don't I? It's too much money not to do. It's too much money. It's just one of those ones where it's just too much money. I mean, French is developing, to be fair. How much has French developed so far? He only joined the club recently, and he's shown signs of development. Ask for more transfer revenue. Yeah, I should actually do that. I doubt they'll grant it just because they'll look at it as it is right now. We can try. Okay, Vugel's going to go out on loan. That frees up a bit of the wage budget that we're over. 700k is just too much, isn't it? Especially in our current financial predicament, where we've just burnt through a lot of money quite quickly. All right, Breederblick, B team. Let's get this game done. I feel sad knowing that Frosty's about to leave us. I'll probably delay the transfer so he can play the second leg against Karabag. Side Musa's going to make his debut here as well, chat. So keep an eye out for him. Oh, why is the auto numbering so buggy? Hey, Thomas Knudsen, dude. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to the Schnazzy. That's incredibly generous of you, mate. I feel like that deserves a... Julian Brandt! Yeah! Okay, is it just my headset or is that really loud? It might just be my headset. Did the revenue go up to 40? Did it actually go up? Oh, it did go up to 40. 40k of 700k. So that is 280,000. Is that right? 280,000? 40% of 700k? Yeah, I can do math. Right, we are playing a B team here. This is not a freebie game, but with how the league's gone so far, this is kind of one of those games which we play and hope that we win comfortably just to keep us on track. Of course, it's only a 22 league game season. Planner, Hawkerland, Musa, Gianni. It would have been such a good goal. Adam, thank you for gifting a sub to Goodbye Frosty. Now, was the account Goodbye Frosty newly made? No, Goodbye Frosty was made on May 18th. So either someone made that account a month ago in anticipation of this moment, or they're a real person. Thank you for gifting a sub to Goodbye Frosty. All right, well, they made the account in May. It's a bit more than a month. We're not in June anymore. How's it August? Martin! Bloody love Martin. I nearly swore it said f***ing love Martin, but that's a bit too far. Oh, it's pretty good, innit? Olaf. Ball in. Martin. Martin could be very special, chat. He's only, just as a reminder, he is only 17. If he can become the player, who was the striker we had? I've forgotten his name. This is really awkward. He played from. We signed him from Southeast Asia. He was Portuguese. He had Cape Verdean nationality. Chat, what was his name? I've forgotten his name. He was really important to the team, and it's just gone. Fortes. Thank you, that guy Waldo. Yes, Fortes is who I'm thinking of. He could be the new Fortes. He's that kind of mould of player. Carlos Fortes. Remember the name, unlike me. Hawkerland. Martin. Look at that touch. Sensational. Simonson. Planner. This is very nice football. Martin back post. Martin, he was there. It didn't come to him, though. Look at the build-up play. Liquid. It's pretty. It's cute. It's rather good looking. Look at it. Look at them work the space. They're doing it. He set the line. Olaf in the middle. Martin's there. Lemon's there. Lemon, you are an idiot. Martin scores that. Martin may be good, but he's no Lee Boxy. Facts. Facts. So I'm a bit late. What's been said about the Pentagon? Dan, we've talked about it a few times. It will be happening. I am going to have to play the game in a weird way in order to make it possible, but I think it can be done in 5 days. I really feel like someone's going to clip me saying, it can be done in 5 days, and then when it's like 10 days deep and I'm in tears. I think with holidaying between seasons, like holidaying seasons, tactically building the team, and the approach I'm going to take, which I think is the most optimal way for me to do it, I think it can be done in 5 days. I reckon if I can get it, I can get it done in 16 seasons. And I think I can play through 16 seasons with holidaying in 5 days. That might be ambitious. We might, you know what, we might look back on that as an error. How long do I reckon I'll sleep each night? Probably try and get 8 hours. Some days it might be more. Sometimes, I might go and get breakfast or have to nip to the shops when it's holidaying forward. Yeah, all the decisive games I'd play myself. Like all the Champions League games I would obviously play myself. But in terms of just getting through the seasons, I can I can go on holiday and just leave it going forward when I sleep. I still can't believe the tweet got as many likes as it did. I didn't think it'd get 10,000. And I think I was a bit naive about that. Whenever I tweet stuff that's actually funny, it gets like 10 likes. As soon as I make a forfeit tweet, it gets 17,000. Yeah, the electricity bill won't be kind. So if you want to help me out on that, sub. Thank you. Maybe I should have some like sub goals for like forfeits I do during the stream. Martin has got 2. You should have said 25k. I think if I'd said 25k, it probably would have got 25k. I feel like when you see it's already reached it, like you don't like it. Whereas if you're just some random person who sees it appear in your feed, you probably go, oh, it's not got 10k left. Yeah, I can just like it. It costs nothing. I mean, that's 4 goals in 3 for Martin. When would Frosty leave? I would probably delay it so he can play the second leg against Karabag. I'm kind of secretly hoping the deal doesn't go through, but I don't see why it wouldn't go through. Because he's not on that much money with us. I don't think Martin's getting the hat-trick, sadly, chat, but he's putting a shift there. Round of applause. Good performance by the B team. I think this guy's going to be very good. I said it before. I feel like he's kind of got the stuff that makes a striker good in FM 22. I feel like physical strikers this year are just quite good. I'm curious to know if we'll get Andressen. Because I feel like he would actually be a useful player for us to snap up. Released by Bologna. Trying to sign him. I think it was £600. It wasn't a lot of wages for him. Oh, right. I feel like it's all coming up Millhouse. Now we've got Karabag, second leg. Bromby, Seek, Frosty deal. Offers made for Frosty. Teams have made 700k offers, but they involve a load of clauses. I mean, given the fact we've got an offer of 700k, should we just offer them out for a mil and see if anyone nibbles? We might as well, right? We might as well try and get a bit more money. I, for one, am painfully excited for non-stop Jack action on that Pentagon stream. I'll be honest, Brian, I sat there watching the likes going up thinking, what have I done? That was kind of my mindset. Right, Brekison is here. I'm not sure how we're actually going to register him for the league. Actually, we have a slot. We literally just have a free spot. Oh, that's useful, isn't it? Although, oh yeah, French will go in for Frosty. Happy days. He's going to be useful. I feel like he might surprise us. He's got lots of 14s. We don't have many players with 14s in stuff that's important, so... Okay, the board accepted that transfer revenue request, but although we'd already spotted the numbers had gone up. I can't adjust the registration for this Karabag game, sadly. I think for each 5 to 10 subs, there should be a wheel that gets spun. I'll tell you what, if you think I'd do a wheel spin every 10 subs, you got another thing coming. I know what you guys are like. If there's one thing I've learned about the internet, it's that people just love to watch other people suffer. As soon as you like put a wheel in, people will just try and ruin your day. Who's this guy? Pablo Gonzalez. He actually looks quite good. He got released by Valencia. This guy looks very good, doesn't he? Laiho. Could I sign him with the Frosty money? No, they want like 2.8 million. Do they actually ask you to re-register every preliminary game? I think you're allowed to only make 1 or 2 changes between preliminary rounds. I could be wrong on that. Moomin's now getting offers for him. I feel like we're going to get to a point soon where lots of players start getting bids on them. Nakim wants a new contract. Nakim, you're not an important player, mate. We're going to have a falling out. He's going to hate me. He'll get over it. How does he compare to Jose Antonio? Should we have a look at our new man? Andresen? Am I saying that correctly? Andresen? Where is he? Jose Antonio. So you're not as quick. I feel like pace in the match engine is pretty important. But in terms of like overall ability, I think he's pretty good. Was there another Finnish striker I looked at, chat, or is that the one that we looked at a few streams ago? I think it might be the one that we looked at a few streams ago. Or maybe it's not. No, this is a different guy. Luhisto. See, I think this guy might be better than the other guy. In fact, I'd argue he actually is better. But critical thing here is, how does he compare to Martin? What's Martin's last name? I just call him Martin. I can't remember his name. There he is, Stentoft. I mean, he's better than Martin, but he is also 2 years older. And not as brave as Martin. I need to stop signing players, don't I? We've got strikers. I think Breke we're going to let go, chat. Actually, no, I don't need to let Breke go. What's our squad size here? 28. But that's with French in the team and assuming Frosty leaves. Okay, chat, I am scared. I am nervous. We need to make it through this round. If we don't make it through this round, it is a disaster. There is absolutely no sugarcoating it. It would be bad. Verhoeven is not available for this game, sadly. Gianni, I'm going to take out for Nuno Felipe, who looked good last time. I might bring in Nakim back for Kivutuka. Kivutuka has not looked good enough so far. And I think Nakim is probably a better option. How long is it before Almeida gets his pay rise? He's 30 games, right? He's only played 14 games in the league. It's probably not going to be even next season at the rate we're going. Okay. I think this is the team. Unless I want to start Martin. Would it be mental to drop Almeida for Martin? Have I got... See, I just think Martin, I love the mentals. I love the physicals, like the balance, the jumping reach, the 19 bravery. I feel like that just works well in the match engine this year. Especially alongside like a rapid striker like Jose Antonio. Almeida didn't score in the first game. I don't think Almeida will get homegrown, sadly. I think he joined us a bit too late. I'm gonna put Martin in. I'm gonna do it. I might live to regret it, but I like Martin, and he's scored 4 goals in his last 3, so I feel like he's justified it. So we won the first leg 2-1, and we're now at home. We should be seeing this out. This should be so winnable. I need to see Martin play well to justify his selection. I'll also say Moomin's come into his own. Martin. Martin, we only signed a few streams ago. He joined us in today's stream, but we only pre-agreed to sign him recently. Martin Stentoft. Yeah, Moomin's played well today, I feel like. Moomin should be one of... Moomin was listed as our key player. Now it's Mangon Kasama. I feel like our key player changes every week. Yeah, they've got a lot of away fans, haven't they, compared to the amount of away fans we took to the other game. Also, why are they all animated in sync? Is that creeping anyone else out? The fact they were all moving at the exact same time? You see how all of these guys, like, they're offset a little bit. They're all doing stuff slightly differently. They're through on goal. Jack, stop looking at the crowd. Focus on the game. I'm fine. To Manmore. An early shout to Manmore. Arnstad on a booking early scares me. I mean, this is... Should we just agree to draw? We can all hold hands, sing Kumbaya in the centre circle, and we'll go through to the next round, Karabag. How does that sound? Nothing's happening, and I'm kind of okay with that. Click on Martin. Get Martin his name above his head. Also, do people know that you can click on the referee? I feel like some people know that, but if you didn't know, you can click on the referee. There's a Turkish referee today. How exciting. A Zobic for them. Crosses it in. It's Missing No. Missing No has just scored against us. He's got upside down E's in his name. His name was corrupted when he did the Missing No glitch to get rare candies. I'm not happy. I feel like there's a certain generation of viewers who don't know what the hell I'm talking about when I mention Missing No, and everyone else knows. Not ideal. But we can bounce back. Martin's here. He's arrived. Fredrickson. Jose Antonio is not good in the air. Bungard. Moomin. Oh my god! Oh my god, Moomin! That is mental! I said he's been good today. What was that? What's he just done? I want to watch it from behind the goal. Does anyone else want to watch it behind the goal? Oh my words. Right. Then just go back 10 seconds, please. Highlight, replay, behind goal. I want to see it from behind the goal. We're very zoomed in here, I've just noticed. Look at the bend on this. Oh my... Okay. 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 Whatever you say, Moomin. That he wants to be in the Champo. That is not normal. That is not normal. Check his PC. Bungard. Martin's back post. Nakim's near post, heads over. Okay, 3-2 on aggregate. Let's go and finish the job. Let's go and kill them off. Jose Antonio was on a 6.5. Is it time for the lemon? I think it is. Get the lemon out. There is no away goal rule, just as a reminder. Arnstad. Gotta hit the target there, mate. Gotta hit the target there. Just hits it over. We need the lemon. Bringing a lemon to a football match. Here he is. Look at that. I'll tell you what, not many players in our team are quick enough to keep that in there. He has. Martin's in the middle. Put it on Martin's head. Referee! Red! Get in the red! Come on! Get him gone. Disgusting. Right, they're playing with one up top. So with that in mind, Fredrickson. I don't even need to score again, but we're doing it. Mangonga Sama is going to right wing. He might be winning. Why are you doing that? He can literally play as a right winger. This man is a nutter. He just loves to run. Felipe will cover him behind. It's going to be great. We don't even need another guy. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have moved. Maybe I shouldn't have moved him forward. I'm gonna move him. Just put him back. In fact, you know what? We'll put them both back. Let's be sensible. I have got carried away. I'd like to issue an apology to everyone. It's not good. Calm, everyone. Is everyone relaxed? Stop getting set pieces. I'm fine. I should have kept him forward. Was it Frosty who lost the header? Get the f*** out my club, Frosty. Get him f***ing gone. Sell him. 700k. Where's the money? Give me the briefcase. Martin. I love you, Martin. Arnstad. Moomin! He's so good. You know what? I'm standing up. Actually, no, I'm not. Because I've not checked the cabling works of the standing up desk. Moomin has done it again. Moomin haters in the mud. Where are the Moomin doubters now? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That was on his left foot. Last one was on his right foot. Just needs to score a header. Remember when Jack hated Moomin? No, that never happened. It's done. It's done. We're in the next round, folks. Come on. Everything is fine. First round, give it a tick. Squad building's going to plan. European run is going to plan. Is it just a good planner? Speaking of which, we get him on planner. Go on for Arnstad. He's on a booking. I don't trust him to not be naughty. Oh, we're bloody massive. Bit of encouragement for the lads. Come on, get another. Moomin, I want him to get the hat trick. Shoot! Don't shoot from there. Martin is there. It's brilliant. Martin, I love you. I think we do know who our second round opponent could be, but I can't remember who the teams were that it could have been. Moomin's just got an assist, by the way. Moomin's on fire. Your defence is terrifying. I've never watched the Moomins TV show, so I don't really know what the next line of the song could be. We're so good. 6-3, we'll take that. Man of the match, Moomin. Scored 2 absolute peaches. Oh my word! We get that money for that. We've got Maccabi Haifa in the next round in just over a week. Moomin, cream of the crop, la creme de la creme. Is that cream of the crop? I'm not sure. I don't speak French. Is that French creme de la creme? I don't know. I remember it being a cheat code in an LMA manager at one point. So we've got Maccabi Haifa up next. So, I mean, how do their facilities compare to ours? Our youth recruitment is very good, by the way. We've been able to improve that quite a lot. Their best player in terms of wage is Neta Lavi, who's on 11k. And then they've got Planic. I don't think they are much better than Karabag. Any new experiments coming? Not really, Adam, not at the moment. I tend to do experiments at the start of the year. I tend to not do them as much later on in the year. Is there a mod around who can pay out the prediction on that last game? I think we had... Did we do a prediction? I think we did a prediction, didn't we, on if we'd beat Karabag. Fjornir squad to be decided for the second qualifying round. Can I get French and the other bloke in? Can I? I don't think I can also register. Oh, I can. Okay, well, we'll get everyone registered then. Happy days. We don't even need to kick Frosty out. For House wants to discuss leaving the club to get more regular first-team football. You know what, mate? That's probably fair, but your contract is up at the end of the year, so you're just going to leave on a free anyway. Hammerby make Bungard offer? Absolutely not. Chat, am I selling Frosty? I think I have to. Frosty is now happy to stay at the club. But I've agreed an offer, Frosty. Almeida thinks he should be starting more games. Bungard solved the problem. Oh, Bungard is actually starting to solve problems. I love it. Prediction has been paid out, by the way, chat. So if you backed us, congratulations. This guy's really good. I'm really sad that we can't approach to sign him. He's going to be mad in the future. There is so much to like about him. I just don't... Oh, there we go. I fixed it. Like, as an advanced forward, he is mad. Professional personality with 20 determination and those physicals. I kind of just have to hope he gets released by Corinthians and then maybe he'll talk to us when he's a free agent. But he'll probably just go to another club in Brazil. Can people stop bidding on Bungard? Viking, I want to loan Tony. No. Bungard wants to discuss personal terms. You're a real leader. I can't afford to lose you. I hope Frosty leaves, I think. Get Almeida gone. Why would I sell Almeida? He's good. Almeida's like an important part of the team. He's got 9 goals in 12. I still don't know about selling Frosty. Like, I know it's the correct thing to do, but there's just part of me that doesn't like the idea of selling my best young Icelandic player. But I think I have to for the kind of money they're offering. It's just too much to turn down. And Ragnar probably will end up being our best striker longer term question. Would you like to try a football question? You know what, Andreas? You can post your question. Now, whether or not I try will depend on if I think the question's good or not. But I'm sure there'll be other people in the chat who want a bit of trivia. Right, let's give Almeida a start with the lemon here. We'll start like that. I'm going to remove Musa off the loan list as well. Which 6 players have won the Premier League, World Cup, and Champions League? There you go, chat. There's your question. Who's won the Premier League, World Cup, and Champions League? Kante? Yeah, Kante's a good shout. Ballack? Did Ballack win the Premier League when he was at Chelsea? Pedro, some people are saying. I feel like a lot of these players are probably players who played for Chelsea. I think Balak's one. He didn't win the World Cup. Was he not in the squad in 2014? Oh, chat. I mean, chat, I'll leave you to think about it. It's using too much brain power and I need to stream as well. Pedro's correct. Kante and Henry are correct. We've got 3 more, chat. A-level results in 8 hours. Just a bit scared to watching Jack. Let me tell you now, Danderman. As someone who completely fucked up their A-levels, whilst you will be led to believe it is the end of the world if you don't get your grades, you don't get your first choice university, it will not make or break or define your life. It's the decisions that follow. And there are bigger decisions in your life than what you do with further education, trust me. At the same time, good luck. I hope you get everything that you want, but if the flip side doesn't happen, and you have to go through clearing or it doesn't quite work out, don't feel like your life is ruined. Is that a pen? He's given a pen there for handball, I think. Is that handball? I think he's given that for handball. Did PK win the World Cup with... He's just missed the penalty. Did PK win the World Cup... not win the World Cup, win the Premier League with Manchester United? That could actually be a shout, you know. That could be a shout. Barthez is correct. Belete is correct. And PK is correct. There you go. Did we get them all? I think we got them all. Did we get them all? What was it? Henry. PK. Kante. Pedro. Henry. I think we got 6. Almeida, the lemon. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, chat. So it was Henry, Barthez, Kante, Pedro, PK, Belletti. Shout out is offside. It's not beautiful. MD Games redeeming the hydrate. You really look after me, MD Games. It's really essential that I keep the streams going, MD Games, because without you redeeming hydrate, I would just die of thirst. Adam, thank you for gifting a sub to Andreas 95 Busk. I mean, Andreas, appreciate the quiz. I love a quiz. Nothing like a spontaneous quiz. How's my FPL team? My overall rank is around 300k. I think I'm on 147 points. So it's a good start. I think it's a very good start considering I don't have Haaland still. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with my start in FPL. Obviously, still a way to go. All right, Surati is going to whip it in for KR. If KR come back here with our B team plan, I'm going to be kind of upset. We should be winning this game simply. Another football question. Who's the best manager on the network game? Zealand. Kev has spent... In the network game, we were looking at some of the stats. Kev has spent more money than all 3 of me, Z, and Ben combined. Which is mental. How long do you reckon I'm going to be streaming? I'm going to be honest, chat. I'm kind of tempted to not start the next round of the Champo tonight because I won't have time to do the second leg. And we'll pick it back up on Friday, but I will endeavour to play through a bit quicker so we get through all the qualifying rounds. I feel like today's stream, we ended up having to do lots of little bits of squad management bits of all the new signings, and now that's all sorted. It should be a bit more straightforward, and we should be able to get a lot more played. Right. 1-0. I guess it will do. Imagine if they got the other end and score after I've said that. Gianni heads over. That's game. That is game. 1-0 against KR. It's not good. I'll be honest. I'm not very happy about that. Win or not, that performance is unacceptable. I say all of that. We are halfway stage in the season. We are massively clear. Valor, the only team who could realistically catch us at this point. I'm going to have to rest Nakim here because I might end up starting him in the Maccabi Haifa game. Am I saying that right? Maccabi Haifa? I feel like I've heard it said when they've played in like European qualifiers in years gone by. Did they once play Liverpool like in a group stage of a Champions League or a qualifying round like in the early noughties? Oh, okay, and the next qualifying round is here. So this is, if we win our next game, this is who we're going to play. What do we want here? I don't even know what we want, to be honest. We want to avoid Red Star. It's rigged. It's rigged. It's actually rigged. I need to stop saying anything. That is unbelievable. What? I have a gift. Are Red Star as good as I think they are? Maybe they're not as good as I think they are. Okay, they have got some pretty good players. I will say that now. Remember when Zivkovic was like an FM wonder kid? I think it was back when he was like at Groningen, like FM 14. He was sick. I tell you what, their wage budget might not be as big as some of the other teams who played. The actual quality of their players is definitely like better than a lot of the other teams we've played. Red Star are a great team to manage, by the way. So Gertsen absent from training. Haven't you already agreed that you're leaving the club at the end of your contract? You know what? Just leave now. Just leave now. Mutual termination. Get out my club. The board have blocked it. I hate them. So yeah, chat, I think we'll leave. I think we will leave the Maccabi Haifa game for Friday's stream. Like I said, today's stream has been dominated by us just having to deal with squad management bits, but that's going to be less of a factor on Friday. Obviously, network game is tomorrow at 7 PM. That's why there's no network game. Oh, chat, am I doing it? Am I doing it? I only get 275k of it, but it's 700k. He's good, but he's not the kind of player who's good enough that you're going to have him in your Champions League squad when you're winning it in 10 years. Bungard is not happy I've let him go. Munson, can you solve it? No. Right, Bungard, you got to trust me here, bud. I've called him Bud. He's not trusting me. Maybe I should have called him Blood. Bungard Blood, trust me. You know what? I cannot use the word blood. Doesn't sound right. Same as fam. Israeli football fact. Israel started competing in the Asian Confederation, but a lot of Muslim countries refused to play against them. When Israel hosted the Asian Cup, over half the countries withdrew. They went through World Cup qualifiers through Oceania's qualification. And they've been a UEFA member since 1994. There you go, trivia. Is Verhoeven going to be fit? 5 days, he's not going to be fit. Sad. Sad. Here's the issue, chat. I was talking about wrapping up the stream, right? I kind of now want to see what we could spend the Frosty money on. Okay, we now have a gap because Frosty left, but there's no one to actually register. Play the first game and leave a cliffhanger? Absolutely not. The cliffhanger is ending the stream before the first game. Oh, so there's now just a gap, isn't there, where Frosty used to be? Chat, would it be mental? This might be dumb. Would I be an idiot to just chuck French in for his debut in this next game? If I play Kivutuka and French together, is that dumb? I think that might be a needless risk to take. I probably should just play Nakim. Has Junior played well yet? No. I think we just play Nakim and French. French is left-footed, so I guess we play them this way round. I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, that looks like a good team to me. Nuno Felipe or Gianni? That's the other dilemma that we have to decide. I think Nuno Felipe. I just like Nuno Felipe. I don't know why. I feel like he just has the edge. And I love like the fact he's got good passing. Like 12 passing in our midfield is useful. Why is it not letting me drag him in? There we go. Martin, by the way, is looking like a very, very good player. We should praise his recent form. You've been good, Martin. So how much money do we have? We have 400k positive balance and then 275 transfer budget, but we can rejig that into the wages so that we're no longer over the wage budget, which is probably a sensible thing to do. Give ourselves a bit of money to spend. Oh yeah, it was Nuno's birthday last week. Chat, we forgot to get him a cake. What are we going to do now? By the way, the age of this squad is funny, isn't it? Look how young this team is that we've built. The oldest players are Nakim, then Gudmundsson, then Fredriksson, and then all the other players are like under 25. The future is bright. The future is Fjolnir. I kind of want to just go and look at players. Does this guy want to... Not this guy. What was the name, chat, of the other Brazilian bloke who I like the look of? I wonder if he'll talk to us with our newfound money. Who's this guy? Piver. Is he good? No. Jandinho. That was the name. Jandinho. Do you want to talk to us? No. Should we offer a trial? There's no way they accept it, is there? I'm not going to play this next match, but I want to see if we can get him on trial. Wait, Mario Diaz signed for us. Who's Mario Diaz? Oh, Mario. Yeah, I remember, Matt. We agreed to sign Mario like a decade ago, it feels like. Well, that's another striker who's not very good for the youth teams. That's exciting. Ragnar's had a loan offer for him. Absolutely not. Stanyar making an offer for Hymerson. So they just want to buy Hymerson off me instead of this optional future fee. I'd rather just cash in on him. Jurgens have made an offer for Moomin. Oh, why are they trying to disrupt all my players? Can't afford it. That's a lie. Oh, chat. We don't sell Moomin, do we? He's too good to sell. I feel like 17 vision with 16 work rate is such a great combo in our midfield. And it's such a crap offer. The reason I accepted the Frosty offer is it was 700k. Oh, Moomin is unhappy. Bungard, can you solve this? Oh, my word. I'll tell you what, Bungard's the one, innit? Bungard is the one. This man, he is just a bloody god. He talks players out of unhappiness. He makes me happy. I'm going to just praise his training. What a bloke. I'm excited to see French play his debut on Friday. Breke promise reminder. I'm meant to be loaning him out. Does anyone want to loan Breke? I've not had any loan offers. Man, he looks like he starts year 7 tomorrow. Look, don't talk about our Lord and Saviour like that. Less of that. Show him some respect. Bungard is from Denmark, sadly. I say sadly. I mean, look, if he's here for long enough, if he's here for another 3 years, he could play for the Icelandic national team. He has a brother. Wait, he has a brother? And his brother's a free agent. Should we just sign another Bungard? He's not very good, is he? But he is Other Bungard's brother. Oh yeah, his leadership is going up. How much has he actually improved since he signed for us? I mean, his leadership's gone up by 2 since he joined us. He hasn't probably improved that much on the whole. But he has learnt to be a regista. Hey, wubba lubba dub dub. Sorry, your username's incredible. The scene is going good, although I'm going to break your heart and reveal that you have just joined as we're wrapping up the stream today. And for that, I am very sorry. But yeah, we've played quite a lot today. I say that, we've not made as much progress as I thought we would, but to be fair, a lot of our time has just been spent just improving the team and kind of balancing out the squad. I wonder if Isaac Kien is worth a signing now Frosty's left. I had this guy last year and he was really good for me. What he lacks in actual defending, he makes up for with his just pace and his aerial ability. He's just a bit of a set-piece weapon. And his mentals aren't amazing, but he's just super athletic. And so many of our centre-backs are just slow. How does he compare with Frosty? I think I make a move, right? It'd be silly not to. Okay, he isn't currently interested because he's keeping his options open, but I can make an offer. It says his transfer value is 40k, but then when I suggest it, they ask for more. How does that work? What are you doing? The thing is, because we've sold Frosty, we can just afford to buy him. Can we, I'm clicking remove and exclude. It's like they got him transfer listed, but they don't actually want to sell him. I guess we just offer 70 and hope they accept that. He's good, right? What's the name of his skin? This is the TCS skin. Thank you, US Alish. Yeah, there's a link in chat for you, Pedro. Transfer story leaked. Who's leaking stuff? I think Hien could be the one. I feel like he would really complement our slower centre-back situation well also. We've got to the day of the game, so I have to stop playing. I have to show some self... Wait, Nat Phillips is available. Chat, Nat Phillips is... This can't be real. How much is he going to ask for? There's no way I can afford his actual wage demands. I mean, he's going to ask like 10k and I'm just not going to have it, is what's going to happen. I've played this game too much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just going to end the stream there. There's no raid. I've nailed that prediction first try of 10k, and I feel like the stream has peaked there, so we're just going to save and leave. Thank you for watching today. No, I can't believe it was actually 10k. That's really funny. Like, really, that's tickled me more than it should have. Who has the closest budget to you in the league? So our wage spend is 1.92 million. Valor's is 1.43. And then it goes down from there. But there was a period where we were down at the bottom. Chat, can someone clip that Nat Phillips thing? Because that was very good. I'm not sure if it's second channel worthy. But I feel like I can already see the clip now. It'll be, you've played too much FM when ... And then it'll just be that clip. Who are all these guys like listed as available? I mean, I'll tell you what, we'll offer him a trial. I can't afford him. He would be such a sick signing, wouldn't he? He's only 28. If he were a championship club, him for 10k would be ridiculous. I'm kind of now curious to look at expired players with sorted by world rep. Like, Nathan Ferguson used to be so good. Can you remember when Nathan Ferguson had a year in FPL where he was 4 mil and he was playing loads for Crystal Palace? Can anyone remember that? That was a good time. Grant Hanley's available. Nathaniel Klein's available. Human Tariq. Real ones, no. Real ones, no. Real ones, no. West Brom, not Palace. No, Adam, he played for Palace, where he was a 4 mil option as well in FPL. He might well have played for West Brom as well, but Ferguson was definitely... There was definitely a year where Ferguson was a 4 mil right back in FPL. I don't feel like there's that many great options here that we're going to be able to sign. I'll level with your chat. I'm not. I mean, Jack Stevens doesn't really solve my slow centre back issue, does it? Let's just have another quick little window shop. He's only ever played 1 game for Palace. It was at the start of the year. Trust. I remember the hype around him being playing 4 mil. And then he flopped, to be clear. Who's this guy? He's got a high quality photo, but he's bad. Right, chat. I could sit here just window shopping forever. We need to play more Football Manager more quickly. Why is Johan Berg Gudmundsson playing in Argentina? I don't know. We're going to leave on that. Football Manager is a weird thing about moving players, doesn't it? It's a weird time. Anyway, we should end the stream. we should end the stream, everyone. Let's go raids on. Who is live right now? Oh, Dan's live. Dan is live. I'll tell you what, if you want to ask someone about Manchester United, please provoke conversation with Dan. Just ask him about Manchester United. Poke him about Manchester United. I'm sure he'll love to go on a rant with you about it. Right, we're going to wrap things up here. I feel like we've had a good stream today. I feel like we've made good progress on and off the pitch. We've actually sorted out the team. The future looks bright. We've got Maccabi Haifa to look forward to on Friday. The network game is back tomorrow. I think we're going to be finishing Season 3. So that's going to be a good time. Anyway, I'll catch you guys then. Or on Friday, 9 PM, we're going to get to the Champo group stage, or at least try. That's the dream. I'll see you guys for that, whenever that is. And if I remember correctly, this button ends the stream. We'll find... Does it work? It's working. Huzzah! Bye.